way? Proverbs 13:22 says these words. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Okay. But the next statement is the only one you quote. You don't quote the first part. A good man leaves an inheritance to who? His children's children, and the wealth of the... Now this is the part we don't like, see? It says, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. Notice they're tied together. A good man, everybody say good man.
Good man.
If you're a good man, certain things show up in your life. Oh, I feel like staying here for 2 more days because we got to talk with this man. This is going to save you in the crisis. Ain't no crisis in a good man's life. A good man has so much that he has enough to give to his children's children now. Let me say it slow.
Wow, come on.
A good man has so much now that he has enough for his unborn grandchildren already.
Yes.
And he said, that man is the man who will get what's stored up by the sinners.
That's good.
Amen.
That's good.
Can we stay here for a couple of minutes? Let's just stay for a couple of minutes. He says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. A car is not an inheritance because it can't last until the children's children are alive. So don't tell me you got a car for your grandchild. Clothing is wearing out every day. It can't be clothing. The only heritage that the Bible really teaches as generational heritage is real estate. Now write that down quick. What is it? Real estate. God never gave Adam shoes, clothes, house. He never gave Adam food, or never gave Adam desk and chair. He gave Adam real estate. He gave him a garden. God never promised Abraham food and clothes and cows and herd. He gave him real estate. There's a land, he says. God never gave Isaac food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Moses food and clothes. He promised him real estate. God never gave Jacob food and clothes. He said, I got a land for you. That's why they call it real estate. It's the only estate that's real.
Come on.
I'm getting at something. You are not wealthy until you own land.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
I'm giving you an assignment tonight. When I come back next year, I want to see proof that you got a deposit on a piece of property. Are you listening to me? That's real wealth. Let me quote what Jesus said, because some of y'all are so spiritual, you're completely useless.
Yeah.
Not you, the one sitting behind you. I'm not talking to you now, okay? Not you. I'm not talking to you. Jesus said these words. Jesus said, blessed are those who are poor in spirit, for to them belongs not a religion, but the kingdom of heaven. He said, and blessed are those who have been mourning, Matthew 5, all their lives looking for answers, for they can now be filled. The kingdom has arrived. And then he kicked in. Blessed are those who are meek, for they shall inherit heaven. But that's what you preach. That's not what he said.
My God.
He said, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit real estate. Am I right? Yeah. You want to go to heaven. He wants you to have earth. Write the word meek down. Meek. Everybody say meek. Meek. Say it loud. Meek. Now the word meek, if you look it up in the Hebrew language, it's the opposite of what you're being taught. The word meek means, write this down, controlled strength. Controlled power. Meek means self-discipline. So now let's quote it in the original text concept. Blessed are those who control themselves, discipline themselves, not buy expensive clothes and car they can't afford. Amen. They take lunch rather than buy it.
That's right.
Oh yeah, y'all don't like this stuff I'm talking about. Blessed are those who are self-controlled, who will not go out every night to eat and go to the clubs and waste their money on fine FUBU. Blessed are those who are self-controlled and they save their money and put deposit on property, for they shall inherit the earth, he says.
Amen. Amen.
That's why you're still renting. You eat too much.
Wow.
Food you can't afford.
Wow.
There's a book I want to recommend. It's called The Automatic Millionaire. Go to the bookstore, buy one, read it in the next 3 weeks, and then call me. The Automatic Millionaire. I made my son and daughter read it because it describes what I did with my life. My wife and I tell you, when we got married, you know what we did? We got married, had no money. And we came out of college, broke. And I said, me, I'm going to be just like God said. I'm going to be a good man. So my wife's mother and father said, you could stay with us as long as you need. I said, thank you. And I lived with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law in one bedroom.
Ooh.
4 years. Why? We wanted to save our money. We had nothing to prove to nobody. We had a vision. We took our money, we bought our own property in a fantastic location where the value keeps going up. And we built our own house with our own money as we stayed with the mom-in-law. And now we got a house worth over $1.2 million, all paid for. 3 cars all paid for, including the Jaguar. We got enough property that worth $2 million, all paid for, and you still broke. Why? I'm too proud to be my mother-in-law. No, it's called discipline. You know why God sometimes sends crisis? To send you back to the class you missed.
Wow.
I gotta go back and live with my mama. God said, yep, you missed that class. Go back. I'm gonna show you how to save some money. Stop competing with people who ain't worth competing with. The Joneses are living on credit. So forget the Joneses tonight and follow the plan of God. Everybody say management. Management. You got a business? When that money comes in, don't you spend that money on yourself. Put it back in the business. Grow the business. Manage the business. Why? Because if you are disciplined, you will reap later.
That's good.
By the way, boy, I tell you, I need more days. I got 32 slides. This is slide number 4. I'm in trouble now. Listen, let me read this verse again. King James says, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. The New International Version, it says, the sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. The Phillips translation says,
Damn,
The wealth
so I'm on
controls
TikTok and
wicked
on YouTube right now.
that was earmarked for the righteous. Okay, let me tell you what they're all saying. This is amazing. God says to his own
Appreciate
people,
the love,
"Hey,
man.
y'all, guess what?
Jeremiah, we out here.
The wicked has all the money."
What? I'm doing so much right now. We're
Now,
gonna see why
now,
people be
let me tell
having
you,
two.
this ain't funny.
If we going back and
You shouldn't
forth,
quote this
man,
verse as
this
some
shit.
claim to fame. You should be ashamed of this verse. Don't you ever quote it again. This quote is a mark of disgrace for you as a believer. You should never be proud of that verse. God says the wicked has your money. Wow. You don't quote that. You should be ashamed of that. Let me put it another way. God knows who has your money. The wicked. You never asked God a question about it. Here's a question I asked God years ago. How did they get it?
Right.
If it's mine, how did they get it? God says, I gave it to them. That's how I know who has it. I said, why? He said, because they are better managers than you. You speak in tongues too much. You sing in the choir too much.
Yeah.
You shout too much.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Nah, you be
God
talking.
doesn't give money to worshipers. He gives money to managers.
Ooh! He talking.
That's why you are employed by ungodly people. No, this doesn't make sense. You are God's son, God's daughter, and you work for a sinner. Something's wrong with that. That picture, something wrong with that, baby. Well, that means you got to study what's going on here. If you God's people who love God and you have to get paid by a sinner, something's wrong with that. How come you don't own the company and they work for you?
Yes.
Wow. Take a deep breath. Yeah. So you want money, huh? Money's easy. He knows who has it. He even tells you who has it. And he tells you whose stuff they have. I believe the worst thing that ever entered the body of Christ is this strange philosophy and doctrine of money cometh. Let me tell you something. You don't stand in the middle of life and say, money cometh to me.
I'm telling you, fam, he be talking. He be talking, bruh.
I'm not attacking anybody, but you got to watch these doctrines. These stuff, but I claim it. You better be. That's why you're still broke. You've been claiming since 1982. You still ain't own no house. You ain't got no car. You catching the bus and you still claiming. How long gonna take you to figure it out?
Tired.
Everybody say management. Say, Lord, teach me to manage, please. He gives it to the wicked, not because they're holy, but because they're managers.
Appreciate the love,
He
brother.
withholds from bad management. I thought it'd be good to read this verse. Proverbs 10, read it out loud, please. Verse 4, go. Lazy hands makes a man poor, but a diligent hand brings wealth. Diligent means management.
Yes.
Another verse I thought was interesting. Proverbs 12:27. Everybody read, go. The lazy man does not roast his game, but the diligent man prizes his possession. That means he takes care of what he has, maximizes it. Proverbs chapter 13:4. Read. The sluggard, lazy man craves and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Craving. Hey, yes, I'm a gambler with some dice. Sure. I'm going to pull the lever. Sure. Yes, sir, I desire more money. I'm going to buy me some lottery numbers. Yes, sir. I say, what's the number tonight? Yeah. God says you desire and you crave and you get nothing.
You better be talking, man.
All the money on earth is still here.
That's it.
So when they tell you there's a credit crunch, don't believe them. Money just hiding. It went into hiding. Why? Because some guys in Wall Street mismanage. When you mismanage money, it runs away. Tell your neighbor, you broke. Tell him that's a sign. That's a sign. Proverbs 21 verse 5, read. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. When you want quick money, it goes away. But if you're diligent, manage. It leads to what? Profit. That doesn't say P-R-O-P-H-E-T. That says P-R-O-F-I-T. God wants you to have plenty profit. You don't get profit by prophesying. That's what he's saying. You get it by management. I say the Lord thy God says he shall bless you with much money. That's a lie. He can tell you some ideas to go to work. That's what he's going to tell you. Oh man, I'm about to get myself in trouble. Every time you pray for money, God will give you an idea. Write it down. God don't give you money, he gives you ideas. And your problem is you're religious. You don't want ideas. You want cash.
Yes, sir.
It ain't money you lack. It's management of ideas. That's what you're lacking. I'm going to come back here and do a 3-day business management seminar for y'all. And let me tell you now, you're going to pay to come in. I'm telling you right now. Because I don't give the stuff away free. You should never give anything away free because it loses value.
That's it. Wow. Wow.
You know, so sad. It is so sad that when a church puts on a seminar like this, and they say you got to pay $150 to come in, then all the saints get mad. Hey, they selling the gospel. Sunday coming, I'm flying to Nigeria. And I'm going to do seminars, 5 days. One of the companies I'm doing seminars for already paid 10% down, $50,000 before I even arrive. And the saints don't even want to give an offering. Don't look now, I ain't talking to you. It's the one behind you I'm talking to. See, you want everything free. You don't understand business management. If you don't put value on something, it's no value to you. That's why you charge. You charge to put value on it. Those books up there, listen, I could give them away free. I really could. I don't need no money from them. But if I give them away free, you won't read them. They lose their value. Don't you ever again, pastors, tell anybody salvation is free. That is a lie.
Oh, snap, yeah. Oh, snap.
It is not free. He lost his life over that.
Yes.
It cost him everything. That's why for you to buy it, it costs you everything. He takes your life. That ain't free. Let's talk about this one more time. Money. Everybody say money. Have you noticed every time you say money, you got a smile at the end? Say it again. Money. 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 Let's read something about money. Proverbs 13:11. Read. Dishonest money. Come on, read it. Dishonest money dwindles away, but gather money little by little makes it grow. Let's read it again. Dishonest money dwindles away. That's lottery. But he who gathers money little by little makes it grow. That's in your Bible. Saving just a little bit. You know, I can't go for lunch this year because I got to take lunch from home. I got to save that $5 a week. You know, $5 a day. That's $60 a week, man. Can't do that. That's over $1,000 a year. Over 10 years, that's $10,000 down payment on the property, man. Just from lunch. Little by little. Do you know that everybody in this room was a millionaire already? Let me repeat it again. Everyone in this room was a millionaire already. Times over. The money that went through your hands already. If you calculated the number of monies that went through your hand, you were a millionaire many times over. And you can't tell today where that went. Here's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to try when you go home. I want you to calculate how old you are by days. And then multiply by $5. Just your age. $5 a day for your age. You're a millionaire. If you had saved $5 a day when you were born, you'd be a multi-millionaire right now at age 40. Just $5.
322.
It's the price of a coffee. You're drinking your wealth every day in a cup because you won't save it little by little. Look at this verse, Proverbs 17:16. Read. Of what use, come on, read it together. Of what use is money in the hands of a fool? But since he has no desire to get wisdom. What use is it?
Oh, that's 56,000.
Another verse I thought was interesting, Matthew 6:24. Read. No one can serve two masters, Jesus says. Either he will hate the one or love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. Financial solutions. Oh boy. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. This is a good one. Verse 10, read. Whoever loves money never has money enough. Whoever loves wealth will never be satisfied with his income. This is meaningless. You pursuing money? You'll never have enough, he says. It keeps running from you. Now here's the verse I think is the real killer. It's found in Ecclesiastes 10 verse 19. Read. A feast is made for laughter, and wine makes the life merry. But it's money that answers everything. Tell your neighbor, that's right, child. Tell your neighbor, say it again, So no matter how much you talk, you got to bring up the money afterwards.
That's right.
You can speak in tongues, prophesy. When it's all over, you better pay that light bill. I like that. Or you'll be prophesying in the dark, she says. Money, answer it what? All things. This is a very difficult verse to translate. The word answer it actually can have two meanings. One of them is explain. Money explains everything. You know, it's amazing. For example, if you see somebody having problems in any part of their life, according to the Bible, is traced back to their capacity to have money. Your church ain't doing well? God says, well, you can pray all you want. There's something here to do with money. We got to check out the money problem. And when you do your research, you'll discover there's either mismanagement of money or someone stealing it, misappropriation, or bad delegation of money. Marital problems, you check it. That stress starts with money. It explains everything. You got a good idea, but you're still broke? What's the problem? Money. Ideas don't make you rich. You need money to make the ideas make riches. Explains everything. So the key is, how do you get money? Well, Luke 16. I'm not finished, but I'm going to close on this because some of y'all can't take no more. Luke chapter 16. Jesus had a management seminar in Luke chapter 16. It's a management seminar. Here's what he taught. Jesus told his disciples in the seminar these words. Jesus said to them, there was a rich man whose manager was accused of what? Wasting his possessions. So he called in the manager in the office and asked him, what is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management. I'm reading the Bible now. Because you cannot manage any longer. Pause for a minute. Jesus says God fires people. Let me go over here. They didn't believe me. Maybe you believe me. Read it again. Somebody say, but God is faithful. No, God will fire you. Read the verse. He says, you will be manager no longer. Give an account, he says. Show me what you did with what I give you. I tithe to protect myself.
That's good.
You tithe to protect yourself. You don't tithe to please the pastor. You tithe to protect yourself. Because God's watching. I don't want God to fire me. I don't want to buy things I don't need just to impress other people. It's bad management. You know, we were somewhere last night. No, night before last. No, last night. I don't know when it was. We were in a restaurant, and we pulled up this restaurant. You know, our driver pulled up the restaurant in a limousine, and there was a long line of kids outside a store. It was 11 p.m., and they were out in the cold, long line, in the dark. And I asked them, what are they doing? He said, they're waiting for a new game that just came out.
Go ahead, catch up with that live, man.
I shook my head. I said, how much did it cost? He said, about $400. I said, is there a crisis in America? These people need revelation. Again? They said, the store don't open till 7 a.m. in the morning, and they're waiting all night. I say, oh God, these are the poorest people I've ever seen. Give an account, he says, of what you've done with my possessions. And then he gets a little bit excited. I got excited too, because I don't know what's going on. Oh, my professional technician didn't put the plug in. That's bad management. Give him a hand for poor management. Now God took away my whole series. Quick, move. Don't you moving too slow now. Hey, give an account of your management. Give him a hand for his faithfulness one more time. I gotta go anyhow. Praise God. Oh man. Anyhow, let's read it from the Bible. Since you know, turn to Luke 16. I I got to close on this. This is too good stuff. Tell your neighbor, I'm glad I came tonight. I repent. I'm going home to clean my room.
In that room.
Luke 16. Everybody got it? Let's read it. Very important
Yeah,
chapter.
yeah.
It's about management.
Can we now?
Jesus said these words.
I don't know if we can now, but I would, bro.
Verse 2. You cannot be manager any longer. Verse 3. The manager said to himself, what shall I do now? In other words, watch this. My master is taking away my job. Come on, read this. This is good stuff in the Bible. Unemployment? Yep. God unemploys people. There are folks who lost their job the last 6 months, and God was behind it. Can I tell you how I know some of them lost it because of God? Okay. When a company
That's how it
needs to let people
they can't
go,
do the multiple.
they normally
Never mind.
look for the ones.
Hey, bro. Never mind. I'm
Who
doing
the
like a whole
most
stream. It kind of cuts it off.
negligent?
Sorry about that.
Tardy, lazy, always coming late, 2-hour lunch times,
I didn't know
go
they
home
do
before
that.
time is
I
off,
can't do that.
and then drinking coffee while they should be working, reading newspaper while they should be working. They're the ones that let go first. That's called mismanagement. There are some companies who are happy for the crisis. They finally got justification to get rid of you because they would want to do it a long time ago and couldn't find a reason. Now they give God thanks for the crisis. Hallelujah. I take the dead weight off.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I'm telling you. Listen to what he says. He says, my master's taking away my job. Now watch this. He says, I am not strong enough to dig. In other words, I used to work in the office. Now I got to go work in another company, and my fingers ain't built for that. Retooling your skills because you mismanaged. You got to get a job you didn't even want because you mismanaged the one you had. It's in the Bible.
Yes.
And then he says, and I am ashamed to beg. Pride. I got to go back and ask my mom to let us live there again. I got to go get some money from some friends now just to make ends meet. Notice, it isn't because of the devil, you know. Mismanagement. Not the devil. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, yeah, but I've sure seen some bad managers forsaken.
That's good. That's true.
This gets real good. Watch this. Are you ready? Verse 4. The guy begins to change his mind. He says, I know what I will do so that I will not be fired. When I lose my job, people will welcome me into their houses. He says, I'm going to call each one of those who owe my boss money, and I'm going to collect the money for him, and take it to him. I'm going to do what I was supposed to be doing from the beginning. Let me go back and start organizing my life, restructuring my life. Let me go and do what I'm supposed to be doing. I was delegated to invest and collect, and I've been neglecting it. Let me go back. In other words, God said, go home and clean your room. Go home and stop wasting money and take lunch in a bag. Go home and tell God you're going to pay your tithes from now on every single Sunday. No matter what, I'm going to pay my tithes, Lord. I'm going home and fixing it. He went and fixed it. And that's why God sent me here. You know, it's amazing. People come and say, well, we go into a money seminar. No. You need a management seminar. Money is attracted to management.
Yes.
You don't pursue money, it comes after management. This guy was about to lose all of his money because he mismanaged. Now watch him. The Bible says he asked the first one how much he owed the master, and then he collected it, 800 gallons of olive oil. The manager told him, okay, take the bill, sit down quickly, make it 400. So he asked, in other words, he negotiating now to get the man's money. This is good management. This is Jesus telling the story here. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. He's telling a story. It's a seminar on management, not speaking in tongues and falling out the Holy Ghost. It's management, a whole chapter. He says, manage. I love it. It says, then he asked the second one, how much do you owe the master? He says, 1,000 bushels of wheat. He said, okay, take your bill and let's make it 8 bushels. Just give me the money, man. And the master commended the dishonest manager while he corrected himself because he had acted what? Shrewdly. The word shrewd is not an evil word here. It means wisely. Wise, oh, I'm about to shout all by myself now. Write the word wisdom down. The word wisdom is different from the word knowledge. And there are 3 words that should make your life work. 3 words. 1, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Write them down. Knowledge is information. Write that down. Understanding is comprehension. Write that down. But wisdom is application. Write that down. You can have knowledge and understanding without wisdom. And only wisdom works. That's why the Bible says, in all you're getting, get wisdom. Why? Wisdom is more important than knowledge and understanding, because you can have knowledge and understanding, don't have wisdom. Wisdom is what? Application. If you don't apply what you know, it doesn't benefit you. And so Jesus said, this manager had this knowledge all along. He's finally going home and applying it. He's managing. Now the next statement is what I want to shout on. It says, Jesus talking now, he says, the people of this world are wiser than the people who claim to have light. What is wisdom? Application. He says the people of the world, the wicked people, oh Lord, we still ain't getting this, man. He says, look, you got the information and the comprehension, but they got the application. You talk about it, they do it. Yeah. You prophesy, they profit. Yeah. He says, something wrong with this.
Yeah. Come on.
You praying, they working. The world is wiser than my own people, he says. They are applying what I taught my people. They get up at 6 a.m. You get up at 8:45, rushing to work. They leave office at 11 p.m. You want to go home to watch the movies. So he gives it to them. They're willing to manage. I have no working hours. That's why I'm debt free. I gain wealth while you're sleeping. Because you may be a little bit lazy. The Bible says a little slumber and a little sleep, and poverty will take you like a bandit. Listen to me, son. If you have a job from 9 to 5, you're poor. Because a salary is someone's estimate of your value. Listen to me. Jobs are good. I had many of them. But your job is not your work. job is what they pay you to do. Your work is what you were born to do. And you will never prosper from your job
I do think
because someone else controls your value. And that means, listen to me carefully, you will never grow from 9 to 5 because they control what you do. The only time that you own is after 5 o'clock. And that's when you need to grow. So you become wealthy in your downtime. Are you listening to me, son? From 9 to 5, you are employed. From 5 to 12 midnight, you are deployed. And if you ever become deployed, you'll never be unemployed. It takes more work after 5 o'clock to be deployed. It's management. When we say buy those books, let me tell you why you don't buy those books. Because you don't want to read. It takes too much discipline to shut that TV off. And that TV is your poverty. Why don't you turn 2009? You got 9 more months left. Why don't you make a change tonight and say, this is the year that I turn my home into a university? This is no longer an entertainment center.
Yeah.
It's a center for growth and development. This house.
Growth and development. I'll just pay you for it.
Listen, that's why you are only what you made yourself. The children of this world, Jesus said, they're wiser than my own people. They got light and don't apply it. Don't they know that whoever applies my management principles, I have to give them the wealth? And if the wicked applies them, I gotta give it to them. You don't believe me, hey? Okay, let's read the next verse. He said, therefore, I tell you, I'm instructing you, go and make friends with the world. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. He just messed up your theology. Stay away from them. Don't mix with them. No, touch not. God says, go make friends with them. I don't want to mix it. I don't want to be. He says, look, make them your friends. Why? They got your money. Find out what they're doing to get it. And I'm holy broke. He says, look, read the Bible. He says, go make friends with them and use worldly wealth to gain friends. Yeah. You're going to be okay, man. That's why you're here tonight. Change your thinking. So if somebody in your city is doing well, don't become jealous. Make an appointment.
That's right.
Yeah. What an instruction. Goes against all your Pentecostal teaching. Don't mix with the wicked. God says go mix with them. They doing something that you need to learn. What are they doing? he tells us the next statement. He says, so that when it is gone, you will have welcome, you'll be welcome into eternal dwellings as well. He wants you to have wealth now and wealth later. Look at the next verse. He says, now here's what they know. Whoever can be trusted with little can also be trusted with what? Much. And whoever is dishonest with little will also be dishonest with much. So if you cannot be trustworthy with handling worldly wealth, then who will trust you with true riches? If you have not been trustworthy to manage someone else's property, who will give you property of your own? Management. Last part. No servant can serve two masters. I'm glad you're here tonight. Take a deep breath. He says, look, if you cannot manage a little, you will do the same thing to much. If you cannot be trusted with little, who will trust you with much? Listen to his words now. You're missing it. In other words, much is attracted by little. Still ain't get it? Okay. He says, look, you don't ask for much more. You manage little first. And then much comes. So if you effectively manage the little, then the much is attracted to the effective management.
It's good. It's good.
So I told you, you read it just now. If you cannot manage other people's property, like this place right here, who's going to give you the rest of that? I've met people who've been asking God to give them a car, praying for a car, and they ride a motorbike, and the motorbike is dirty. So God says, no car. You can't even keep a motorbike clean. See, you're asking for much and not managing the little. You in someone else's apartment, the light fixture breaks, the plug doesn't work, and you get mad, all cussing and everything. There's people, God said, look, I'm watching how you fix it. Let me see you fix their plug. Treat it like it's your own. Manage other people's property, he says. That's why God gives you a job first. Can you come on time to someone else's job? I want a business. God said, no. You need to manage someone else's business first. And then I'll give you business of your own. Every job I've ever had, they still want me back 30 years later. They see me, they say, whenever you want to come back, your position is there. Wow, you were still our best worker in 1975. We still remember you. Never wasted time, never read the Bible on the job.
Come on.
You were always on time. You worked overtime, never asked for overpay. We still want you back. We need more people like you, they say. If you manage a little, you make you rule over much. I think I want to show you one more thing, if you'll allow me. But I don't think you can handle this though. Let me see. Yeah. Just want to show you this here from the Bible. The benefits of management. The power of management. Write this down, please. Just write this list down. And I'm going to pray for you. And then I'll come back soon And I'm going to call a leadership management meeting. I want everybody to come. And bring all your children. Because if your teenagers learn this now, they'll be richer than you. Write this down. Number one, management is the primary goal of mankind. Number two, whatever you fail to manage, you will lose.
Write these down.
Number three, God's primary measure of trust is management. Number four, God will give to effective management. He'll give more to it. Number five, management attracts resources. Number six, God will not give you what you ask for, only what you can manage. Money, resources, people, products, facilities, equipment, easy. Do you know who's going to benefit from this crisis right now? Those who are managing. Those who got money put away. They're going to buy up all the cheap houses. Foreclosure is a blessing to those managers. They're going to buy up the companies. It's not a crisis for them. It's a harvest. Because they managed over the years. I remember the Lord said to me one time, and he's talked to me in the sentences, you know, he said, what happens to you will expose whether you were a manager or a mismanager.
Where they hear all this extra stuff coming from, you feel me?
Whatever happens to you will expose whether you were a manager or a mismanager. Hard times will always reveal to us whether you were a good manager or a bad manager. Hard times will do that. You can fake it for a long time until hard times come. Then we get to see who was a bad manager, who was a good manager. So I want to pray for you tonight. First, I'm going to pray the first prayer on this list of here. That God will burn in your mind that you were sent to earth to manage.
All right. So that was the management one. That one was dope. Let me go ahead and end that one. And I'm going to come right back. I got y'all boys. So, with whatchamacallit, with TikTok, I got to end it and then come back. That way it's like different clips. With YouTube, I'm going to just keep that bit flowing the whole time. But I ain't much going on. I've been on here an hour and a half, gang. I've been putting in that motherfucking work, nigga. I ain't getting shit yet, but shit gon'... Man, so then... how can I... So then the other one is, whatchamacallit? I got you. What's that shit? Logic. And then y'all can see my... show y'all how to do my beats. I got y'all boys.
And then y'all can see my.
Oh, actually, so you know what I can do in the meantime?
Show y'all how to do my beats.
I can fucking I got y'all boys.
And then y'all can see my.
Oh, actually, so you know what I can do in the meantime?
Show y'all how to do my beats.
I can fucking go play bro in the meantime. See what we got.
Yeah. But why? Why? This the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah. Last call for alcohol. I tell myself this is my last time. Devil got a hold of me. I need to get baptized, drowning all this pain with this liquor. I need another heart and another kidney. But shit, for now, I'ma drink until I'm dizzy. I'ma drink till I lose all memory. I've been hurting lately, pouring out shots for my dead niggas. And take a shot to celebrate that I'm still living. Life's rough, look at make it feel a little better. Cold world, better grab a blanket and a sweater.
Hey, the way she looking, I know she thinking about fucking. And I've been drinking, I hope to keep the discussion. Cause I've been stumbling, but she ain't see, so I'm lucky. And she been watching, so it's hard to keep her from blushing. I'm who she fuck with, and honestly, glad I rock my purple jeans. She fitted in my hottest tee. And she could be my queen of beach, she about as hot as tea. And last call means that you drink, then you leave with me. Cause I'll buy them sober, so I'll drive. You need focus on Uber, cause DUI's not wise. And I swear I'll be on you as soon as we locked out. I'm thinking, but we got them chickens like Popeyes, holla at.
Tell me what would you like? We sitting here, tripping throughout the night. I'm known to fuck shit up once, but I'ma get it right. I've been through this before, so this shit here is slight. The way you joke around, I gotta come like Black Knight. Definitely equipped with clips, but not the type you shoot. The kind your mind fish to the things we used to do. Yo, you changed up quick, yo, you barely visible. Yo, you need some tissue, bro, I see some residue. For real, I ain't saying you gotta chill, but dog, keep it real with not meeting yourself. This shit ain't good for health, this shit is just really spells. They put that on the shelf, quit it, my nigga, yeah. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You always got me up in the end, my bro. You know where to go, and this is the last call for alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah, this the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah, this the last. This the last. Why? This the last call for the alcohol. This the last. This the last. Why? This the last call for the alcohol.
Last call to the alcohol, we gotta go get some bitches. Hey, who gonna take the liquor out the board? I'ma snatch it. You want me to do it?
That's my brody, man. That boy's tapped in.
Yeah.
This is my bro, yeah.
I do the things you won't tell. I knew before we lit up. Sparks flew, got me waiting for you. This is the place and the time to kick you a little rhyme. How you always on my mind, working hard all the time. So glad you near on mine. So it's clear window shine. Pacing, debating, which move, girl, should I make it? Baby, baby, for you. Baby, baby, for you. Know you for real. Do the things you won't tell. I knew before we lit up. Smoke's blue, got me waiting for you, baby.
Ooh, that's what I hear in that bitch. I gotta tell, bro. I fuck with that one. I gotta tell bro I fuck with that one. And then I fuck with this one too.
This the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah. Last call for alcohol. I tell myself this is my last time. Devil got a hold of me. I need to get baptized, drowning all this pain with this liquor. I need another heart and another kidney. But shit, for now, I'ma drink until I'm dizzy. I'ma drink till I lose all memory. I've been hurting lately, pouring out shots for my dead niggas. Then take a shot to celebrate that I'm still living. Life's rough, looking, make it feel a little better. Cold world, better grab a blanket and a sweater.
Hey, the way she looking, I know she thinking about fucking. And I've been drinking, I hope to keep the discussion. Cause I've been stumbling, but she ain't see, so I'm lucky. And she been watching, so it's hard to keep her from blushing. I'm who she fuck with, and honestly, glad I rock my purple jeans, fitted in my hottest tee. And she can be my queen of beach, she about as hot as tea. And last call means that you drink, then you leave with me. Cause I'll buy and I'm sober, so I'll drive. You need Folgers on Uber, cause DUI's not wise. And I swear I've been on you as soon as we locked eyes. I'm drinking, but we got them chickens like Popeyes, holla at me. And we got them chickens like Popeyes, holla at me.
Tell me what would you like? Me sitting here tripping throughout the night. I'm known to fuck shit up once, but I'ma get it right. I've been through this before, so this shit is like the way you joke around. I gotta come back black night.
Hold up, this one, bro. Hold up. I wasn't ready for that. Come on, man. Hey, I think it came on that day. Fucking about.
Tell me what would you like?
Hey.
Sitting here tripping throughout the night.
Yeah.
I'm known to fuck shit up once, but I'ma get it right. I've been through this before, so this shit here is slight. The way you joke around, I gotta come like Black Knight. Definitely equipped with clips, but not the type you shoot. The kind you mind fish to the things we used to do. Yo, you changed up quick. Yo, you barely visible. Yo, you need some tissue, bro. I see some residue. For real. I ain't saying you gotta chill, but dog, keep it real with not meeting yourself. This shit ain't good for health. This shit is just really spells. Then put that on the shelf.
My fault. Hold up. Everybody wrong. I respect everybody. It's just my dog kind of took off on that bitch a little bit. Hold up. Yeah.
Tell me what would you like?
Huh?
We sitting here tripping throughout the night.
Yeah.
I'm known to fuck shit up once, but I'ma get it right. I've been through this before, so this shit here is slight. The way you joke around, I gotta come like Black Knight. Definitely equipped with clips, but not the type you shoot. The kind you mind fish to the things we used to do. Yo, you changed up quick. Yo, you barely visible. Yo, you need some tissue, bro. I see some residue.
Yeah.
For real. I ain't saying you gotta chill, but dog, keep it real with not meeting yourself. This shit ain't good for health. This shit is just really spells. Then put that on the shelf. Quit it, my nigga, yeah. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You always got me up in the end, my bro. You know where to go. This is the last call for alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah, this the last call for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah, this the last. This the last. Why? This the last call for the alcohol. This the last. Alright, this the last. Why? This the last call for the alcohol.
True. That one's a little clean, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I hope it don't stop me on some shit.
The way that they look at you be the same way you look at me. Yeah, can't get enough of you. Got you caught up in me. Oh, the way that they look at you be the same way you look at me. Hey, can't get enough of you.
Okay.
Got you caught up in me. Yeah. Run to me, baby, come run, I say.
Yeah.
Run to me, baby, you can trust in me. You can be mine, no one else in line. Take Take your time, girl, you're so fine. Run to me, baby, come run, I say. Run to me, baby, you can trust in me. You can be mine, no one else in line. Take your time, girl, you're so fine.
I'm with my bestie. Yeah, she's in town. Yeah, girl, she's like my sister. Oh, this? Yeah, it's just a pina colada. Oh, man, but I have my girl with me. Alright, fuck it, let's go.
The way that they look at you, be the same way you look at me, yeah. Can't get enough of you.
Are you FaceTime me? I'm doing a goddamn, whatchamacallit. I mean, you can see it on my I got a whole like thing going on, okay? Yeah, let me see if I can.
Be the same way you look at me, yeah. Can't get enough of you.
Copy the link.
Got you caught up in me. Oh, the way that they look at you.
Okay, look at the thing.
The same way you look
The thing I just sent you.
Can't get enough of you. Got you caught up in me.
It's the link. It's the link I sent you, bitch. Bruh, I was just saying I fuck with this shit. I listen to this shit. The last call one. Yeah. Hey, bro. I was saying on this part, right? I was like, everybody killed it respectfully, but then you came on that bit. That nigga hit him with a different flow.
Tell me what would you like?
Yeah.
We sitting here tripping throughout the night.
Yeah.
I'm known to fuck shit up once, but I'ma get it right. I've been through this before, so this shit here is slight. The way you joke around, I gotta come like Black Knight. Definitely equipped with clips, but not the type you shoot. The kind your mind fish to the things we used to do. Yo, you changed up quick. Yo, you barely visible. Yo, you need some tissue, bro. I see some residue. For real. I ain't saying you gotta chill, but dog, keep it real with not meeting yourself. This shit ain't good for health. This shit is just really spells. Then put that on the shelf. Quit it, my nigga, yeah. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You know I got you to the end, right? Right. You always got me up in the end, my bro. You know where to go when this is the last call for alcohol. This the last call for the
I was just saying, like, man,
yeah,
that
this the
dude
last
too
call
hard.
for the alcohol. This the last call for the alcohol. Yeah, this the last. I need that more attention. This the last call for the alcohol. This the last. This the last. This the last call for the alcohol.
Nah, that was hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Know you for real. I do the things you won't tell. I knew before we lit out.
Now I can. I had to like turn it up.
Sparks flew.
I turned.
Got me waiting.
Oh, motherfucker.
For you. This is the place.
It was funny, bro. I got a lot going on because I'm streaming on TikTok and I'm streaming on YouTube. So I got like 4 windows open and shit.
Time, so glad you near on mine. So it's clear when you shine. Pacing, debating, which move, girl, should I make it? Baby, baby. For you.
So I learned how to stream off both at the same time. Through like a thing called OBS. I could probably do Instagram too. Like, I just gotta, whenever I do TikTok, I just gotta step off the camera if I want to take a SD, you know? You would know it. It's just context clues. Only real ones would know. Baby.
Hey, you know what's funny about that song, bro? I got that beat from Metal Cell. It's like one of the first beats I ever heard of Metal Cell.
Bruh, it be like
Yeah,
that.
that just expired. It's a nice one to be.
It be like that, gang. Hold up, let me see. Let's see.
Hey, second off, I appreciate you for saying to me, brother. Thank you.
I got you, brother. We're jamming. And shit, I fucked around and learned how to whatchamacallit.
It's just me and my Weebos. A different entry tactic, yeah, couldn't have
I
been
know
my
how to show
peoples.
people
Plus
when
they
I'm working
already
on
left.
beats.
Got you asking, hey, who no do? Everybody was lying,
I
cause
did
they
a
still wanna
stream
be
like
social.
it's
Some of the
easy.
fakest
Like, cause I'm
ones be the
just sharing
first
my
to approach you.
screen
Cause they the
and then
ones
I'm
who
streaming
slide,
at
but
the
that
same.
night
It's
they
easy
never
as
told
shit.
you. Wait a couple weeks, then they reveal to you. You gotta ask yourself, really, is that shit real to you? It's just me and my Weebos. A different entry tactic, yeah, couldn't have been my peoples. Plus they already left. Got you asking, hey, who no do? Everybody was lying, cause they still
Like, he
wanna
was
be
loading up
social.
at one
Some
point.
of the
Like,
fakest
yeah,
ones
we're.
be the first to approach you. Cause they the ones who saw it, but that night they never told
I
you.
was like, y'all don't
Wait a
give
couple
a
weeks, then they reveal
fuck.
to you. You gotta ask yourself, really, is that shit real to
Look
you?
all this goof ass shit, man.
Take heat, fuck these niggas
You
up.
funny. Damn, I shit want to take it to trap so bad.
It's
Well,
just
good thing
me
about
and my
it,
Weebos. A
you're,
different entry tactic.
they related your video to, who was that? I forgot who that was just now. Nardo Wick. Oh, that Nardo Wick one hard too. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough.
They ain't how we walk, how we talk, how we move, said we're lost and frustrated. But believe it or not, we're the next up on top.
And then send me, if you can, send me a couple of like songs you would want me to play.
How we move, said we're lost and frustrated. But believe it or not, we're the next up on top. We're the youth of the nation.
They how we walk, how we move, how we step. Nobody breathing, fucking with him. Let me hold my breath. Big Frank, that's my best friend. I love that boy to death. Fuck with me, that's R.I.P. You better keep a tell. Long, leave me alone. I got bitches want me bone, and I'm bitches. I'm a dog. I ain't no more with my bones. Smell like cat, need cologne. Girl, you tripping while my phone don't bother me. I'm in my zone. I'm a boss, watch your tone. I love when that chop kick. I love when that chop spit. Call me when that block bent. Call me when that top hit. Call me when he sleep for good. FaceTime and just nod your head. He say, what you overstood. Call you when that nigga dead. Mirror jeans, Dior shirt. Selena had on swag shit. HOEs, they come and go. Ain't saving hoes, we pass shit. Feeling fat, move to the boy, okay, but not that plastic shit. This track hawk gets fast, but trap won't make it faster shit. Pause a beat on, all this ice on me look like I got my ass beat. If you gon' steal a flow, just make sure that you tag me. Lie for my niggas so they bitch know not to ask me. I get that chicken, put it up, I gotta make sure that it lasts me. 30,000 in my mouth, I still don't like to talk to people. Plenty cash, I'm rich as hell, I still don't like to floss. We keep game like nurse, cause we done shot a lot of people.
They ain't how we walk, how we talk, how we move, said we're lost and frustrated.
I pull up in 5%, I feel like John Cena. Rain down with my mask on, I feel like John Cena. I smack that little hard out raw, I think I'm John Cena. All these chains on, I don't need a shirt, this is what my wife beat.
But yeah, I'm gonna start working on a beat in a few. Oh, actually, this was the one I was working on. Actually, I'll let you hear some of the one I was working on. Actually, let me see. What it do, y'all boys? Oh, I got y'all. Let that play.
Let me see. Smoke, sex, skate, shoot. Before we turned up like breaking news. Let the kids live, baby, do. Blood all in the fucking baby. Food, the cradle, two. Shoot the dog once. Turn around, tell the kids stay in school. Leave out the house, neighbors peeking out the window. Show the pistol to the neighbors, then the neighbors move.
Hey.
I don't give a fuck about a nigga caregiver. I be with the niggas that'll fuck their stepsister. I be with the niggas that'll kill your caregiver. I do Brazilian wax on the head trigger. Hold up. Thought I think I need a hit, man. tell Biggie I'm a big fan.
Wait, hold on, I'm about
My
to.
pockets on Biggie Smalls. Your pockets on stick, man. I just came from the gun store. That's where I spent about 10 grand. Got your parents wearing black clothes. And got your homies wearing shit bags. Think I did a hit, man. About to go kidnap a rich man. If he don't give it up, we chop him up. Send his body parts to his house, give him around. I think I did a hit, man. I can't trust the next man.
Nah, she
Thank Lord for my weed, man. But right now we playing phone tag. I'm doing 40 down the boulevard.
So I got that as the main.
I told my homie he gonna take a chance. He got the Tommy and I got the Max. And on your head they got a contract. I thank you for my hit, man. To tell Pac I'm a big fan. I sang Dear Mama to my dear mama. And sang Hit 'em Up to my daddy bitch ass. Woo! I thank you for my hit, man. About to go kidnap the big man. As you can see, I got big plans. Big plans to be the big man. Hey, 40 down the boulevard. With my homie, they gonna take the charge. There's nothing, boy, I got your back. Because them other niggas copycat. I thank you for my hit, man. This for all my fans that been fans. I'm so sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry for the weight like Slim Fast. Take MDMA off a bitch ass. AT&T ass to your tit man. Oh, shit, man. The pockets on stick, man. Talk like a killer and walk like a killer. It must be a killer, I must be a killer. Hustling Priscilla straight out of the villa. I got more customers shopping than dealers. Don't fuck with these niggas, I don't know their name. Fuck these niggas, I don't give a damn. Fucking Wayne, talking to Wayne is like talking to plane. 22.5 for a break in the drought. You can't buy the chicken and peace chicken out. Boy, if you snitching, we will snip it out. You get fucked in your house, put your dick in your mouth. Don't give me that switch. Got a strap with that bitch on my back. I walk in the mall with that shit on my back. And my bitch hollering about, I want this, I want that. Ooh la. Like ooh la 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 la, too much Cubana up in mi cabana, too much white China and Colombiana, de Colombiana, so we Louisiana. Hold up. I'll be right back, keep the lights on, baby. Keep the lights on, baby. If nigga play, get wiped off, baby. Like lights out, baby. I pull up on a bitch wearing 138. Put a bitch nigga on first 48. Fuck a bad bitch in the first 24. You take off all the clothes, say you sorry for the weight. Put a lens on a nigga like a hula hoop. I go between that nigga like we shoot him. I break a chicken down to some new soup. I buy a Rolls Royce like chicken soup. I buy a Rolls Royce like a Subaru, bitch. Alright.
Tiny desk. Tiny desk. Tiny desk.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wait, bitch. I've been talking my shit, I've been thinking about shit. All this lean in my punch got me licking on my motherfucking fist, long freezing in my ice milk. Boy, for the dog hole. With this 9 on my right leg, time to get hard, nigga. I can tell crack to a white egg, tell wrong to a right egg. Nigga, it's Carter time, and niggas qualified. I get glorified in this bitch. Prioritizing, immortalized, I'm on the borderline and it's thin. Pull up, I'm light-headed like a type, baby. I might maybe get life, baby. My life, shade in my rice, gravy, my nice, daily, my life crazy. Let's
Don't shit, bitch.
this shit off, make me shit off, man.
You know what something I'm thinking about sampling? You hear me? Oh, I'm gonna let you. So it's this one of my favorite drummers. He had went on this tour with these niggas. Listen to this shit. Hold up. Okay, this shit. You hear this? Awak. Ana. Wah. I know I can't. I said, well, it's a live performance, so you kind of can sample it. I ain't gonna lie. It's easier to sample lives than records that were recorded in actual studio. Because a studio recording is, let's say, on Apple, on this, on that, but a live performance, you won't get flagged for a live performance. So there's not an official song. Yeah, so it's like, yeah. So you can do a live performance from an artist, and that'll be smooth. But if it's the actual studio recording, yeah, nah, they gonna flag you. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Nice, very nice. Man, when I say that used to be my goddamn, whatchamacallit, but man, when I say that used to be my goddamn, whatchamacallit, man, when I say that used to be my goddamn. Yeah. Come on. Hey.
I wish I would have known about this sooner. It could have definitely helped me in the past.
I had to work on a
Yesterday,
beat in a
I
few.
saw my checking account was under a $100 balance.
Yeah, hit that follow, hit that like. Let's keep it going, baby.
We in Vegas with this shit, man.
They got no quarter today.
So I got clothes in my bag, but no water.
What's that? Wait.
We can go down and go up, right?
Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
He can walk us around.
We can go around and go up.
Listen, give me a walk. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Money shall not be shebang. All of my ops, they did.
Yeah, that's definitely the wrong side.
Wait.
Bro, why do we need
No,
to
he was right. We need to work here. Thank you so much, brother. They got this legged ass street. Yeah, KMP, and he said, he was right, and he's like, I'm an idiot. Yes. Apologize, man. Listen. My bad, brother. Why would I listen to you? No, man. Hey, on my life, y'all. I did not tell this they had the same. He called me, he said, let's be like Dean. He said, let's be like Dean. I said, bro, let's throw on white beaters and our Dr. Do-Rag we got from Drake. Listen, on my life. Hey, wow, your life. I just pull up and this had the same. He said, bro, let's go white beaters. Let's go white beaters, not the do-rag. I'm finna. I said, should I wear my shades or no? He said, yeah, wear yours. Damn. You dropped your flag, cuz? That's what we doing? I go no do-rag too then. So now I gotta put my on. No, bro, what is we doing? We the new Bean and AB.
He gotta be twin now.
What's up, bro?
This shit looking for stuff.
You the one, I ain't gonna lie, you the one.
It's very...
Just come make sure you're good.
I'm about to get my hair cut, man.
I said, I need to get a Fat Tuesday. I know you feeling good. Chat, how we looking though? Talk to me name. Talk to me name. Huh? You talking about make sure we good, knowing damn well it ain't a lick of signal in that hole. You the only with some signal around that hole. I feel like they got their whole sanctioned off. Hold on, come here real quick. Yeah, come here real quick, just one second. Oh, man, it took him away. I was trying to get Idris on that hole. He was just up here. Oh, yeah. Hey, get me on that hole. Idris. You went away, bro. My bad. I was trying to get on the commercial with you. That'll be a problem. Jesus, it's no flights. Man, if you gonna put that so you got tied up. Y'all gonna talk about that. Bro, tie yours up too though. See, he the one that he the one that's trying to match me. I think that's the method, bro. The ABD method.
Leave it like that.
Oh, it's stupid.
No, bro. No, it's all good. No, tied up. I don't want to match it, bro.
Wait, come on, bro. Get close, man.
At least take the picture.
Street pic.
Twin deal.
Jack, what the y'all saying?
Hey. Your nigga's stupid, man.
Hold on, Chad, I'm coming right now.
I'm about to get my hair cut, but I'm waiting for this barber.
I'm gonna say 35K, cuz. I'm gonna say 35K, Yeah, come on. Take it here.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about.
I'm about to get me a haircut in a few. Hey, appreciate the likes, appreciate the love.
Okay, you can't be tuned to him.
I feel like I'd be in trouble when Brian be telling me this. Money's on the beat, Shabang.
Yeah.
Whoa, got that stick on him. Go crazy.
Because we're posing. Because we're posing. What is that? Imagination crazy. What the fuck? I trying to do. I know you. Oh my god. Oh my god, I know you. BTG.
Why you gonna drink all that by yourself?
We're gonna try. You're for BTS. Yeah, bring Palestine. Do you know BTS Army? Oh yeah.
I know him. He's performing.
Whoa. Where? Wait.
BTS.
BTS? No, you're not. Wait.
No, they bring. Why y'all think?
They bring one time.
You want me to?
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Rap your game. Bang your shit in. Bang it.
Big what?
Tell them what you banging.
I'm telling him. Free Palestine. We gang banging.
Y'all lit?
No, we barely got out.
Yeah, get come on, let's take it. Thanks, bro. Alright, bro. Bro, I don't know. Why you ain't getting my handshake? You just love my hand. Alright, bro, you want a handshake? You no, my bad, bro. Alright, bro. You don't let no handshake go unnoticed, bro. Love, bro. What we doing? Oh, this is the Fat Tuesday?
Twin, no.
No, it's another one over here. No, you gotta get the same one she got with that stick on it. What are you talking about? A different we at one? I ain't gonna lie, my phone ain't got no service, so I can't even look at check. Talking about D here.
We're gonna leave our directs like this all day?
Man, you gotta tie this.
Let's do it.
They go out of there. This ain't working either?
Yeah, f***ed up, y'all. Look at him. I think he lost everything. He lost everything. Yeah, he lost everything.
Everything?
He fell for free.
You filming for free, cuz? Hey, I thought y'all was good at Baccarat.
Got you. Okay. What's that?
I ain't got no signal. I can't even.
Know what I'm saying? Hold on. How you lose at Baccarat, gang? That's what I'm saying. You might be a fraud. Is you white? Well, like that.
Man, them wolfing, boy.
Hey, cuz, get out, bro. That's what we ain't doing. The thing that we ain't doing is that, though. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, you gotta wear socks. You gotta wear socks next time, twin.
And I'm in Vegas. I was in Vegas, stay in Vegas, man.
What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. I guess. I need my goddamn phone to work, though. I can't even look at
you live.
Huh? Yeah, I do. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Didi, we gotta do our TikTok.
I think I do them bridge over there, though. How you do it?
You got some Oreos on over
Yeah,
there?
look, you gotta dip.
I'm not doing this shit.
No. Yeah, you too stiff for that. That's only for niggas who... That's only for niggas who like can move a little bit. You gotta stop. One point you gotta stop, twin. Them be bullying me on TikTok. Leave me alone. Damn, I can't joke with y'all, man. Damn.
My shit right.
Leave him alone. Hey, bro, you need to get on my level, cuz I don't think you there, cuz.
I'm not nowhere there.
I'm already there. Check. Y'all know I'll be there.
I'm about to go to the.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You too old to be thinking of hiccup. That's
Bro, that is. Why you keep. The fact you keep always trying to compliment.
Hey, stop coming after Bray, man. That ain't cool, gang. You gotta keep. Hey, you right, nigga. DDG right there. You like Wayne.
You faking that hiccup. That was a real one. I'm drunk.
tripping.
A crash. This time we're gonna get paid though, okay?
Oh yeah.
They need another thing. Hey, whatever you want, I'm on. Let me get my
Nah, facts.
Hey, just so you know, if you gonna strip him, I'ma strip him. Huh? Listen. I strip. I strip. Privately. Privately, baby. Private. Yeah, don't say that. Because we strippers. Oh, you ain't streamer.
Y'all came over here, you said about stripping. I just wanted a picture.
Okay, let's take a picture.
Well, I'm not gonna strip now though. You need me, baby. I need streets, baby. Pull up, baby. Beat, baby.
Baby.
I'm just going to hide. Get off now. You gotta throw a 20 or something now. Don't hurt him now. Yeah, all right. Thank you. You're welcome, love. Happy Memorial.
That boy is stupid.
Why my phone don't work, man?
Somebody call me, man.
What that mean? Bitch, oh, fuck!
Meet me, baby.
I think I'm You take a picture? They're gonna be about 10 minutes.
That shit got alcohol in it. So what? Yeah, water for it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. You too. Have a great day, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I need to have a. I might be alcoholic, bro. I've been drinking every day.
You
Almost. Bro, it's just because I keep going to functions and I can't drink.
Yeah.
I can't go to functions and be sober the whole time. But for some reason, like,
I mean, you can. Don't say like you can't, but you just to be like pointless.
boring, you know?
Yeah. What's the point of being bored, huh? What it cost for a refill, man?
You pay for this shit? You sure you want to pay for this? Appreciate it, brother. Yeah.
Come on, I'm trying to get my goddamn work.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you can take a picture? You take a picture? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, bro. Have a good one. Y'all too. Y'all too. My goddamn signal work. It is off. Man. It's a reason why these casinos so damn nice, ain't it?
Yeah. Bro, imagine knowing you're in profit every day. Every day you're in profit, kid. It might gotta be the background too. Look at it. This is all I want to do. What I just sent the price. If I ain't got no signal, I know one thing. What the absolute man? And I ain't ate.
How y'all feeling? Chat with the f is that? I made all that money yesterday, but they don't feel like nothing.
That's the trap. I don't think a lot of people understand that. That's the trap. And I was telling Train the same. You spend 19 million, you make 27 M's. You made $8 million. You're not happy. What are we gambling for? What are we chasing?
I don't know, bro.
Because the only thing that feels good is losing and knowing you're gonna fight back. That's what we're addicted to, losing and fighting back. You gotta stop.
Bro, you're making a lot
No, I'm making sense. I'm at this point, I'm not joking. When it comes to gambling, I'm dead serious. There's no goal. It's not like, oh, if I hit 10 M's, I'm gonna go buy a house, give me a bag with a boat and a dog, and I'm good. It's like, damn, I hit 10 M's, I gotta hit 30. You're not even happy. You hit for 40 yesterday, and you like, I don't feel. Do you know how happy every last? Look at you. You too. You got a little money. You might not give, but the rest of y'all, whole day, mood, week, life will change. You want $40,000. This nigga don't care. He don't care. What are we doing this for?
Right, man.
That's what I want niggas to think about at the end of the day. What is the goal?
You know what I say that all the time, Ed? What? I think when you get to a certain dollar amount, that'd be the question you ask yourself. Because at the end
What's
of the
the
day,
goal?
you can real life, you can live off of making how much a month?
10K.
10K a month.
Realistically, nigga could live a good life.
Good. I mean, you can't fly first class.
You can. You might find some like 600.
To where?
Where you need to go?
LA to Vegas?
Nah, you're not gonna get to Vegas. You're gonna get to Atlanta or something. From Miami.
I don't know, bro. I feel what you're saying, though.
What's the goal? What's the goal, though, bro?
The goal is to be happy.
Because me and you right now, I'm not trying to talk. We can go buy a watch for $250,000 right now.
that's not gonna make us happy, overly happy. It's not gonna make it be like, oh damn, I'm in financial trouble. What? But you just, that's $250,000.
What's the point of making money?
That's $250,000 though. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what's the point of making money if we can pay our bills? There's no point, right?
No, now it's about taking care of the people you love.
I don't want my money no more.
You don't want your money no more? I don't want mine no more. I do. I want mine. I ain't gonna lie. Don't even bring that on me. I want mine. Matter of fact, give his to me, cause he don't want it, and teach him a.
What makes a daddy? Maybe it's just being the very best at what you do. And GoDaddy is the daddy of domains. Domains that give you an AI-powered website and marketing tools to grow your business, like I did.
Lesson.
I think that's what make me want to start giving back, because they like, Nick, what the f else I need this money for?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, the money I'm gonna get from whatever you just sent up and brought down to me, it's gonna be my head stash. So if you got 10 M's, I'm gonna have a 10 M head stash, okay, Daryl?
Yeah.
That's for all the bad coming in my life. I'm gonna give them a little bit out of your pocket that you bestowed upon us in chat. What was you about to say?
Dribble the ball. For some reason, I want to steal the ball from him. Where? It's a dude dribbling over there. At the bottom, he just goes in. He goes, why would guard him?
Remember when I told you it's gonna be some motion? It's gonna be rap. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice to meet you. What got you to see? Wait. You take it up. You take it. I'm not saying she can move to well, she has to rap. Thank you.
Thank you. Meet you. That's what we doing, Didi. We gotta do it before we go. We gonna start this whole train. So what? No, we can do whatever we want. Come on.
We got Ed, can you help us with whatever the best background is? This is what we doing.
Do what?
That's the strip. This way better. Yeah. This is the premiere, the Hollywood symbol with Cosmo right here.
Got a little Bellagio with the water.
Come on, whatever you think is better. Oh, on the actual street? Okay.
That's on the street, dude? Like go down.
Like where the waterfall, you ain't been on there. This is Kenny's first time in Vegas. Yeah. No. That's a country ass.
I used to be at the top floor of this Cosby every year. $3,000 a night. It's your first time in Vegas? On my birthday.
Liar.
Me and the homies.
Yeah, sorry about that, bro.
No,
is this a real monk?
I don't think so. You sell it.
How you doing, brother? Where you from? You ain't. Where is monks from? Where they be from? That nigga ain't supposed to talk. He out here selling. Oh, they know you. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta go downstairs. Oh, go to the other side.
Yeah, we go. Go down.
I mean, it's an escalator over here. I ain't sure.
We gotta cross the street. We go down right here.
Money on the street, shebang. All of them. Damn, that's a bad one. God almighty.
If you ever wanted to start your own clothing brand, but you didn't want to buy inventory, handle shipping, or risk wasting your money, this video is for you. Today, I'm showing you a
Yeah, wait till you get back over here. Who is that? Who is that, chat? Oh, goodness. Bring her back.
Like white girls?
That ain't my go-to, but
But if a motherfucker, if it's biting and she look good.
That's not pretty
I need a phone charger. My phone's gonna die soon.
Use my charger in my bag, even though I don't got that much juice. I was gonna be quiet, but you can use it.
Oh, you got a purple?
Yeah.
Little pocket?
Nope, in the big pocket.
Well, I gave you already went out.
They got money here. Come on now.
Zach. What's up? I love you guys. Yeah.
Why the hell are you walking, bro? You know I'm trying to get something out your bag, man.
Don't get too comfortable in there. What's on my bag? You got money, weed, all types. I'm ready. Can you grab that little one? It's like a clear little capsule in there. Got in there.
I ain't gonna lie, my cousin went to jail for smoking on the strip. I ain't gonna let you do that yet.
Ain't it illegal out here?
So what?
Ain't it legal out here?
It is, but if you smoke on the strip,
Exactly when he got arrested. Exactly.
You said it.
Run it back.
I ain't gonna lie. I use the bathroom.
You done broke your seal. There, you done broke your seal. He keep having to pee. He keep having to pee.
On BD?
On BD? Know that.
You doing great work, my guy.
I appreciate that, bro.
I love that chain, man. Be all
Shit going on, man.
I'm an hour away from Memphis, my boy. Wilding on the street. They cut them y'all thing. That lets me know I'm in the right spot. All right, y'all boys be safe.
BD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and nobody can escape. Bro, hold your
Man, I gotta use it, bro.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, pick that charge up. I saw your cousin up there. Wait, your cousin up there?
We are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of professional wrestling for the heavyweight championship.
Thank you, sir. You little dance. That dude feel like a little performative monkey. Rosa Mexicano. There, let me handle it. Baby. Daryl got a pee.
Huh?
Where's the closest bathroom?
Casino left.
Casino left?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, baby. World's greatest hot sandwich? What's up? Chillin'. Wow. And you have my dragon. You put it in your back. I'm just messing with. Jimmy, can I see my drink? Legend of Snowman Jeezy. Brrr.
You guys going to the show tonight?
Yeah, we are. We'll be there, brother. Hell yeah. We're going to see Jeezy tonight, Chad. He got a residency here.
So what? You know what Twitch do?
Nah. Green app, kick us.
So if I play one of these games, I'm good.
You good. We can do whatever the fuck we want to in here. We can do what the fuck we want to. Make it clap.
I gotta get that shirt together.
Who I'm going to be?
You obviously be AV, you're the same age.
What's up, y'all?
That's it right here.
Hey, and I want my 500.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Internet can't code.
Interesting. Can you generate reports
can now.
See?
Alright. I'll do one more. I'm about to hit the barber shop real. Damn, why is he doing that? I'm about to hit the barber shop in a few, man.
Do people really sit back and
Alright, so I'm gonna restart
we're gonna
this.
have a good time, guys. We're gonna have a good
I'm coming
time.
right
We're
back. I
gonna
got you.
Chop up level 1 game. But the 2 or 3 people who don't know who you are, please go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody and tell them who you are and what you do.
I am Alpha Male Strategies, and I'm a dating coach on YouTube.
There you go.
That's making videos on Patreon now, so you can find me on Patreon too.
Cool.
Same name.
I can chop all this up, so that's
Alpha
cool.
Male Strategies. So, you know, when you came onto the manosphere, man, you brought a sensibility that I hadn't heard. A different take. It was just simple.
My fault.
Simple and point blank. Fuck these hoes to sleep. By the way, if you're used to my normal PG kind of content, this stream is not monetized and it is not family friendly. We're gonna get into it. Because there's some stuff that you guys out there need to understand about this whole image thing and this whole game thing that this man can help you with and I can help you with. Let's talk about in particular. You come from the standpoint, and correct me if I'm wrong, you come at the game from a standpoint of status. Tell them what that means. High value. Tell them what that means.
Well, this is the thing, guys. All women are searching for that top 20% of guys. Some say 10, I say 20. All right? What I'm trying to do is I want you guys to put yourself in that top 20%.
Appreciate the love, Jeremiah. I see you.
About, hey, here goes this book. Here goes this magical book, and you don't got to improve yourself. You ain't got to dress better. You ain't got to hit the gym. You can stay 300 pounds. You can stay working at Popeye's Chicken, and you can stay dressing like a fucking basketball player, and you're going to go out and pull the baddest chicks.
All right, start it over. Let's get it.
We're going to get into it. Because there's some stuff that you guys out there need to understand about this whole image thing and this whole game thing that this man can help you with and I can help you with. Let's talk about in particular. You come from the standpoint, and correct me if I'm wrong, you come at the game from a standpoint of status. Tell them what that means. High value. Tell them what that means.
Well, this is the thing, guys. All women are searching for that top 20% of guys. Some say 10, I say 20. All right? What I'm trying to do is I want you guys to put yourself in that top 20%. I'm not about selling guys no dream about, hey, here goes this book. Here goes this magical book, and you don't got to improve yourself. You ain't got to dress better. You ain't got to hit the gym. You can stay 300 pounds. You can stay working at Popeye's Chicken, and you can stay dressing like a fucking basketball player, and you're going to go out and pull the baddest chicks. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm here to tell you it's fucking bullshit. Now, the way y'all see my man right here, Kevin, dressed right now, and he can pull up on the dime, she'll handle the pants. She'll take them off and give them to him, put it in his top pocket right there. And that's what it takes. Now, I know I look like shit right now, but I'm grinding. But, you know, what I'm saying, when I step out, this is what I'm looking like. You feel me? And so I want you guys to know, I want you guys to think about something for a second. Look at Kevin right now. Now, I want y'all just to look at Kevin. Now, y'all are men. Now, if he walked in, let's say a lounge or a bar right now, look how smooth and neat, look at how his hair dressed and this, that, and the other. You mean to tell me you don't think women gonna start throwing choosing signs at him? I want you guys to think about this now. Now, if they gonna probably come up to him, no. But what they gonna do is they gonna be sweating him fucking hard as hell all night across the floor. He gonna be getting eyes all night. And he gonna have a thick of the lip. You know what Kevin Hart's hardest problem about going out to a club looking like this right here is hating ass niggas.
Hey, we talking this chat. We talking.
Hating ass niggas gonna see this and they gonna start trying to, you know, look hating ass shit niggas do. And so what I'm letting you guys know is that when you look like Kevin, if you go out somewhere, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. If Kevin was to get up, go looking like this right here, go somewhere, get something to eat, say it's 8 o'clock with his man at a bar or something, girls gonna be checking for him. And let's say he left that bar or lounge and then he went to a high-end club or a nice spot or a rooftop spot or something like that, women gonna be checking for him. All right? For one, it ain't just the clothes. If you notice, he's in shape. You know what I'm saying? I am not saying he look like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am saying that he's not fucking 400 pounds.
Appreciate the love, man.
All you gotta do, you ain't gotta look like you gonna win Mr. Olympia. All you gotta do is be in relatively decent shape and dress nice and carry yourself like a fucking man, and women will be choosing all day, every day. All right. So when I say status, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Kevin right now is looking like one of the top 20% of guys. He looks like he's successful. He looks like he has a good job. He looks like he take care of himself. All right.
Now, guys, what you heard what he's basically been telling you the entire time. If you've been on my channel, you heard me talk about fit over fashion. This looks good because it fits. It is simple. It is easy to do. And I actually went out and bought this suit especially for this stream because I know I was going to get a lot of cats on here saying, yeah, that's cool, but I'm broke. I'm a college student. I'm just getting started. I ain't got that kind of money. This suit costs $130. $130, man. This is a Calvin Klein suit I got from K&G Men's Factory. The jacket was $99. The pants are $24.99. So for less than the price of half a pair of Jordans, you can look the part. Now, one of the things I saw when you were at O'Shea's channel doing the interview with him is there were cats in the stream talking about, yeah, man, that's cool, but all that old hoity-toity uppity shit really ain't working. You know, these chicks are checking for dudes who are dressed street. What do you have to say about that?
Well, guys, that's all in y'all minds. And let me tell y'all guys something about this right here. Let's analyze this situation right here. Do y'all want these chicks? Who the hell want chicks that want gangbangers? Like, let them go to the prison yards and pick their boyfriends out. Like, we want high quality women, guys. I deal with teachers, lawyers, and policemen and shit like that. That's who I date. I don't date women who want to deal with guys who dodging bullets and shit like that. It is women that's like that. I don't want them. Let them go to the fucking projects and pick them a dude out selling dope on the corner. All right? I like good quality women. Go to high-end spots, like nice rooftops. I don't know where you at, but in New York, we got a lot of nice rooftops that are quality, that carry quality women that wouldn't be caught dead with a dude that wear tennis shoes out in public at a public function like a lounge or something. All right? So, yeah, it is women that's looking for dope boys and shit like that. They can have them. All right? You want women that got a half a goddamn brain. All right? So you can go to spots that carry high quality women that are looking for men that are dressed like Kevin are dressed, not fucking guys that wear Jordans at 40 years old at a fucking nightclub.
So let me ask you something. On your channel, you are big for telling guys, number one, if you want to get on your grind, get on your purpose. Get on your purpose and do the self-improvement. You can't do, in order to get everything you want out of the game, you got to start with this. How important is image? Let me define image for everybody who's listening. Image is not just the clothes you wear, guys.
Right.
Image is 4 parts. It's your appearance. That's one part of it. The second part is B, your behavior. Third part is C, your communication. Fourth part is D, your digital presence. How important is getting your image together and as it relates to your purpose? How did that help you and how important is it?
First of all, that first part what you said right there, guys.
One second.
Something right now. When you dress like this here, all right, so you could go to spots that carry high quality women that are looking for men that are dressed like Kevin are dressed, not fucking guys that wear Jordans at 40 years old at a fucking nightclub.
So let me ask you something. On your channel, you are big for telling guys, number one, if you want to get on your grind, get on your purpose. Get on your purpose and do the self-improvement. You can't do, in order to get everything you want out of the game, you got to start with this. How important is image? Let me define image for everybody who's listening. Image is not just the clothes you wear, guys.
Right.
Image is 4 parts. It's your appearance. That's one part of it. The second part is B, your behavior. Third part is C, your communication. Fourth part is D, your digital presence.
God damn.
How important is getting your image together and as it relates to your purpose? How did that help you, and how important is it?
First of all, that first part, what you said right there, guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. When you dress like this here, your swag instantly changes. You feel like right now I just got a t-shirt on, I feel like whatever. But right now, if you throw me a nice, my whole demeanor and how I feel and how I walk and talk changes. It gives me an extra swag, an extra boost. So just taking care of your appearance gives you that certain swag naturally without you even trying. Like when I go get my fucking haircut Friday, as soon as I leave the barbershop, I feel like a different man because I don't feel like Wolfman no more. You know, I got trimmed up and nice. It's like therapeutic. It gives you like that little boost. So guys, just understand, just taking care of yourself and prioritizing your appearance is gonna put everything else in place. Trust me. So a lot of the stuff, what you try to work on internal, just the way if you improve yourself, the internal will come from the self-improvement. Just from how you feel better about yourself, it gives you that confidence and swagger. All right? I don't want you guys just laying in bed and saying, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have swagger. That shit ain't happening. But when you put
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you. Just donate plasma, get
actions to words and get the movement and improve yourself, the swagger will come. All right? So I'm going to tell you right now, when you carry yourself different and you dress different, you going to act different. Point blank, period. And when you look like shit, you going to act like shit. Well, Deion Sanders had a popular phrase back in the day. He said, you look good, you feel good, you play good.
There you go.
Some shit like that, and it's very true. All right? So if you look good, you feel good, you play good. Well, he was talking about football, but you can use it as in gaming with women, as in, you know, attracting women. And they can feel that. They can feel that. You walk with your head up, you walk with your shoulders back, you feel better about yourself.
Well, you know, and I try to keep it simple for guys. On my channel, I talk about being CIA. Guys are CIA, confident, intelligent, assertive. There is no downside for men being confident, intelligent, and assertive. And one of the biggest things about confidence is you can't fake it. You talk about getting on your purpose, and confidence comes from having, you know, confidence comes from having like your swag. Your true confidence comes from having swag. When the guys are CIA, confident, intelligent, assertive, then the 4 pillars of manhood. Getting your body right, your game tight, your image on point, purpose on lock. Let's start the top. How important is it for guys to get their body right?
Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right here. And this is the thing. And guys, I know guys hate this shit here, but I tell you guys all the time, I was well over 300 pounds. I am telling you, it is a big difference. Most women are not attracted to men whose chest is bigger than theirs. Point blank period, guys. Women do not want to turn around and touch something that's softer than them. All right? And when I say this, guys, I'm not saying you got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman. So I don't want nobody going out thinking that they got to get 20-inch arms and squat 500 pounds. That's not what it's about. What it's about is keeping yourself in a healthy state. A healthy state, guys, can be anywhere from 12 to 15% body fat. I'm not trying to turn you guys into Mr. Olympia. All right? But what I am saying is I want y'all to get yourself in the best shape that you possibly can, not only for women, but just health-wise. All right? But if we're going to just keep this to women, I am telling you right now that most of you guys' pussy will go up immediately if you drop 20 or 30 pounds. Immediately.
Well, let's not just keep it to women. Let's broaden it up, because I try to work on the whole man, so take it anywhere you want to.
Yeah, guys, listen here, guys. A lot of the opportunities that I get, I would not get. Let's say this for a second. All right, I'm a dating coach. Would y'all guys be taking advice from me for real if I was 300 pounds? Let's think about that now. I can still be banging bitches, but would you want to be taking dating advice from a dating coach 300 pounds? I don't even know too many heavy set dating coaches. So the point I'm saying, even at the gym or anything in life, when people see you take care of yourself, they give you a little bit more respect. When you carry yourself like you don't even care about yourself, then why should I care about you? See, a man that look like he care about himself, that's a pride to that. And when you carry yourself, when you out of shape and you look like you need a C-cup bra and shit like that, like you don't give a fuck.
Right.
And you don't even care about life. All right. So you want to carry yourself like you got a pride about yourself, like you got some confidence about yourself, not like you just don't give a damn about yourself. But that's a good question. I like that.
See, and here's what I try to get guys to understand. I wore this suit because it didn't cost a lot. You can sit around and just look cool in a nice white t-shirt and jeans. Don't wear the tennis shoes. Throw on some double mug strap shoes, some cool boots. And if you just walk around and wear a fragrance, a cologne, you get 1 or 2 cool points for wearing a fragrance. You get 1 or 2 cool points for just good shoes. You could be a guy, you could be a 4 or a 5, and you automatically jump up to the 8 range with women. But if you actually look like you give a damn, women key on that. Men key on that. So even if you're not at the point with women, first off, other men see that in you. Then the most important thing is you see that in yourself. When you see yourself in the mirror every day looking good, smelling good, you walk around with a more sense of confidence. You walk around and treat yourself better. So that's your body right. Now the next part is your game type. And understand, guys, game is not just for women. Game is just your strategy for life. How you gonna get what you want out of this? How important is game in your personal and your professional life? Amen.
Guys, I have a strategy that I'm doing to build my business on this dating coach. I'm not just waking up every day just hoping things fall into place. I actually have a thought out strategy. Even from now, I got a strategy for a year of where I'm trying to get to. I'm not just aimless, blindless, wickedness, and hoping everything just fits. I'm actually putting work, so I actually have a game plan. So guys, if you know what your purpose is, you need to be trying to hatch out a game plan to see it to fruition. It ain't gonna just happen, all right? And don't be looking for the short road. One thing I see with a lot of guys who start YouTube channels, this, that, and other, they looking for money right up from the get-go.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so my husband.
The commercials be wow.
Money will come. The same with your purpose. If you got a passion for music, you ain't gonna make no money in the beginning, but have a strategy that you can eventually make money off of it. I've been seeing Kevin grind on YouTube for a very long time, trying to get his business bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, so understand that, but he has a strategy. He's employing it and he's doing it. I have a strategy to get my dating shit going further and further, and I got a game plan step by step of what I'm trying to emphasize to get out there. So anything you do in life, guys, whether you're trying to lose weight, improve on your finances, or learn game, you need to have a game plan about going. Set a time frame. Okay, I want to have this done by this time. I want to have this done by this time, and I want to have this done by this time. Don't be just throwing shit to the wall and hoping something stick. Figure out a strategy and a game plan. In the business world, we call it a business model. You need to have a business model. If you want somebody to invest in your business, you need to have a business model. All right. So I want you guys. I teach you guys all the time. I tell you guys all the time about get on your purpose. Get on your purpose. Well, also when you get on your purpose, map out a strategy and steps. And the reason why you want to do this, guys, because won't that happen? All right, it'll be 5 years down the road, and you be still on the first step. All right. And one thing, what I'm doing when I write my book, one thing the book says is how many words you want to put a day, because they'll put that won't shit happen. It'll be 10 years, you still be writing in this fucking book. Right. All right. So, and that's what you got to do with life. You ain't got something to tell you how many words, but you got to set, I want to have this done by this amount of time. I want to have this done by this amount of time. And I want to have this done by this amount of time. Set goals, small goals, and attain them goals.
There you go. So, guys, you hear a lot of people talking about get on your purpose, get on your purpose, get on your purpose. And there's one question I hear asked more than anything else. How do you find your purpose? How did you discover your purpose? Did you always know? Did it fall in your lap? Kind of give them a roadmap to kind of be able to look for the signals to point to what it is they really should be doing with themselves.
All right, guys, I was doing bouncing, right? I was doing bouncing in a nightclub, and I used to be, even though I was fat, I was a
bouncer too.
Yeah, I was jacked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was fat. I was fat on top of it, but a lot of muscle too. So it wasn't like I would look like another professor. I looked like a fucking linebacker. But I still was fat. My face was fat. And a guy came in there, and I'm standing there, and he talking to me, hey, man, how you get so big? And we talked for like 30 minutes to an hour about what I do, this, that, and the other. And at the end of that conversation, he told me something that changed my life. He said, man, you sound like you know a lot about that. He said, it sounds like you need to get into that instead of standing up here by this door. Now, he kind of pissed me off at first, Kevin. Because he's like, standing by this door, like, you ain't doing shit here standing by this door. But when I thought about it, I said, this motherfucker right. I got all this fucking knowledge about training, yet I'm up here standing by this door to make sure no fights break out.
Right.
And he was telling me, you need to get into that. Some little European guy from Europe that wasn't even here that I'm just talking to changed my fucking life and set me on the goal. That very next day, because I always love fitness, the very next day I looked to see what it would take for me to get fucking certified and what all the steps I need to do. I said, okay, I did research on it, said it take about 6 months to get the certification. I just studied it every day, still going to work, got the certification, went out, got hired the first fucking day on the job. And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all guys something. When I went to the job, I didn't even have no clients. But this is what I tell you guys when you gotta come at a crossroads with your purpose. I didn't even have no clients, but I saw the fucking potential of what I could be making and what I was doing, and I took a chance. It's a chance, guys. All right, it's a chance. I ain't gonna sit up and tell you no fucking fairy tales. It's a chance, but I believed in myself and I believed in my hustle. All right, and I was tired of the life I was living, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna eat, live, shit in this goddamn gym 24/7 till I get my clients up. All right. Now I did that, and I'm doing that every day. And then every day, you know, I'm fucking hoes to sleep, and my guys are coming to me telling me about girls, and I'm giving them advice. I'm doing this for years and years, giving guys advice, my clients, giving them advice on, you know, girls and what to do. And then they all tell me something, you should write a book about this shit. Because I would give them advice and then they would get laid. And then they would come back and tell me, man, that shit you told me that word, you should write a book on this shit. And then I said, yeah, I should, but I don't know how the fuck I would sell it. And then and then one day I'm just sitting up and I'm watching all these dating coaches on YouTube. I said, man, you know, I just started a YouTube channel and build my goddamn name up. I just turned the damn phone on and made my first fucking video, how to prevent flakes. How to prevent flakes, just in my fucking bedroom, turn the camera on. Here we is, 5.5 months later. I'm the biggest black dating coach on YouTube. Well, I ain't say the best, because I don't want no beef. I said the biggest. Go ahead.
No, but you know, and what I'm hearing is a lot of you just do it. And that's one of the things that guys need to understand. When you're looking to be on your purpose to be something so natural to you that even if you wasn't on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you'd still be living this life.
Right.
I am this, so this is what I do.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate.
Everything you talked about. So guys, what is it that you do if you weren't getting paid? You know, not every passion is your purpose, but those are clues. So your body right, your game tight, your image on point. I'm gonna tell you guys, that your image is everything. I know so many guys in general, a lot of brothers in particular, push back on the notion of having to play the image game. You don't think it works, but what the guys who are winning, the AMSs of the world, the guys in the top 5-10%, the guys who are pulling the dime pieces, doing what it is you want, they understand how to play the game. Image is a game. It's at that first 7 seconds, so a woman needs to put you into the yes or no category. How, when you go out
at 4:30.
How does your image play versus other guys? Because you talk about going out to a lounge and throwing on just maybe a polo or button up in a blazer. How does that play versus the rest of the cats out there?
My image, guys, is first of all, when I go out, I'm in my own little world. I already got bitches. All right. So when I go out, in my mindset, I'm here just to enjoy myself.
There you go.
I need you guys. I've been saying this shit for the longest. I'm not some thirsty dudes out hollering at every chick that's passing by. All right. I'm in here, man. I'm having me some drinks. The music is good. I'm with my mans. We having a good time. We talking about how we're gonna make more money.
Right.
I'm not in here. Man, listen. I'm on my purpose, guys. When I'm out with my man, we in that strategy. We in there talking about the Cavaliers and what they need, adjustments they need to make. We in there enjoying ourselves. We ain't in there chasing ass. All of us already got rotations. So understand, this is gonna make the women choose us because we sending off the image that we are not thirsty.
Right.
All right, guys. I've been saying this over and over and over again. Now, what does this come off to women? That we're successful.
Right.
Broke dudes sit around and run around the fucking club hunting chicks. Successful dudes are somewhere plotting on how to make more money. Hey man, what we gonna do this weekend? What we traveling to this summer? We enjoying our own selves. So my image is the image of a guy who's already getting fucking laid because I'm not in here to chase no fucking ass. And like I say, guys, when we do this, I am telling you, women, I say about 30 minutes in, all the women are fucking choosing us. All of them. And this is the biggest issue y'all guys gonna have to have when y'all get this to this point. Luckily, I'm 6'5", 230 pounds, and all my friends are bouncers, so we're pretty big dudes. But the biggest problem you're gonna have is hating ass niggas, because niggas see this. And niggas sit back, and what they wanna do now is, okay, they the alphas of the room, and so now we wanna show we the alphas of the room, all right? So that's the biggest issue you're gonna have with it when going out. Not attracting women, it's the dudes, all right? So that's why, listen, guys, image is everything. And the image you wanna send off is that I'm just in here to have a good time, not hunting chicks.
And the main thing, and what I hear from that, guys, is what I like about your strategy is you portray yourself as you are a high value male, and women choose you. So you use everything available to be the cheat code. The only women you deal with are the women who already showed some sort of interest in you, and you set that up by getting your image, your body right, your game tight, your image on point, your purpose on lock. That's like catnip to these broads. That's like, and it shows to other men who are out doing business. Men who are doing business see other men on their grind and want to know that person to see if they can do some work together. We got a call in the call queue. I want to take the first call, see who's here. Hold on, AMS.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, caller, you on the line, 202-423. What's your first name? Hello? All right, going back in the call queue. 732-778, you're on with Kevin and AMS. What's your first name, caller?
Yeah, what's up, AMS? How you doing, my man?
What's up, bro?
Go ahead, man.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Hear you.
Yeah, AMS, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
What's up, bro?
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
I can hear you, but I can't hear AMS.
Hold on.
I'm here, bro.
Go ahead. He can hear you.
Yo, AMS, what's going on, man?
Go ahead.
What's up, bro?
All right, so AMS, firstly, you got to be doing more question and answer sessions on YouTube because you're like the best at it. It's like my favorite thing to watch. I'm enjoying it, and I'm meeting all these other guys that you get interviewed on, and they're great, but they're no AMS, let me tell you. I'm talking about the top team. But anyway, my question to you, AMS, is I've got 2 or 3 girls that I've been banging readily, like just you come over, bang them out, and then they're gone. You know what? I'm getting a little tired of it.
The police officer at the scene told me to never sue the driver who crashed into me after my car accident. I took his advice.
You know, it's like the same routine over and over again. And it's sort of easier just not even to have them over, just to whack off and just finish the job. You know, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, let me ask you this. What's the caliber?
Hello?
Because I never hear guys say that about 9s and 10s. They say that
I
about
can't hear you,
7s.
so I'm just going to hang up. All right.
Go ahead. He's answering the question. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, AMS.
All right. I want to know what's the quality of the women, because whenever I hear guys say that, it's never 9s and 10s that they're getting tired of. What they're getting tired of is banging average-looking chicks. So what's the quality? What's the level of these women?
Well, he dropped off. So
Okay.
let's do that. Go ahead.
Well, when I hear guys say that, what I want guys to do is try to improve the quality of women. Because you ain't getting tired of banging 9s and 10s. I can tell you that right now. 9s and 10s, you get a hard on when they in they clothes.
Right.
What you getting tired of is you getting tired of banging these average looking chicks. So what I want when I hear that, I want you to step your game up, because you dealing with average looking chicks. You ain't getting tired of. I guarantee you ain't getting tired of banging them Instagram model type chicks.
Right.
I guarantee you that. You don't hear Drake talking about something. I'm getting tired of banging all these bad bitches on Instagram. Dude. This guy's banging average looking chicks.
There you go. Okay, guys. So here we're gonna do 2 things. Number 1, for everybody who says AMS need to do this, AMS need to do that. AMS is still on YouTube. He's just on Patreon. So if you want to get with him, I'll drop the Patreon link. He's still uploading on Patreon every day. He's just not in these YouTube streets dealing with this YouTube bullshit.
Nah.
You want to see the stuff that he's doing? He's still on Patreon, dropping content. He still does the stream every now and then, number one. Number two, when you call in, you got 30 seconds to go ahead and state your question. You go ahead and say hello, whatever. Say what you like. AMS can hear you. I can hear you. And then, he'll answer your question when we get on back out there. But while we got more guys calling in, I want to get down to the next point.
Let me say one more thing,
Go ahead,
Kevin. Also, guys, if you can't get through on the line, hit Kevin's super chat up, man, and I can see the message up, the question up here on the super chat.
There you go. That's what's up. Show love in the super chat, man. This man is busy. He's the most requested guy in the manosphere right now, and I wanted to be able to marry game and image because, guys, they all go hand in hand. And even if you're down here at the bottom, everybody got to start somewhere. There is no downside to becoming the best version of yourself each and every day. So when you have your purpose on life, all these things together, you become an unstoppable force. So guys tend to say this thing. I tend to hear a lot of guys say they're on their purpose, they're on their grind. How can these guys really know whether or not they own it or they just tell themselves a lie?
Oh, it's easy. Guys, if what you're doing, you couldn't do it for free. Like when I was doing the training, I was training guys for free. All right, and then somebody said, "Man, you get paid for this shit." I was doing it for like chump change, and then I found out you can make some serious money doing this shit. But I was just doing it for love. And with the dating advice I was giving to my clients, I was not charging them. I'm just giving them free advice because I just love doing it, and I wanted to see them get good results. So in other words, guys, what you're doing is it should be free. Like, let me tell y'all guys something. Do y'all ever wonder why LeBron James is so good? And the reason why he's so good, because he obviously loves basketball. And what I mean by that is, in the off season, while other players are gallivanting around and chasing tail and doing this man is already back in the gym working on his craft because he loves what he do. That's why he's great. That's why Kobe Bryant was great. When you have people that have the athletic ability like Vince Carter or somebody like that, but they don't put the work in, then they're not going to become an all-time great. Now, you take somebody like Vince Carter, he had the ability, but he didn't have the work ethic. And that's what it takes because he obviously didn't love basketball like that. All right? So when you love what you do, guys, I'm grinding right now. Look how I look. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing tail. I got plenty of money in the bank. I could be at a lounge or something right now, but I love what I do. I love Skype sessions. I love writing my book. I love what I do. It never feels like work. It almost feels like a crime getting paid to do the shit. All right? Understand what I'm saying? So what you're doing should be something that you got to ask yourself. Could I do this for free? Let's hypothetically say you're making $300 grand a year, but you fucking hate life. You hate your fucking job. You make a lot of money. You work a lot of hours. I train guys who make $1 million a fucking year, stockbrokers in New York, and they tell me every day how they hate it. That's not their fucking purpose.
Right.
They make a lot of money doing it, and they work a lot of hours, so they grinding, but that's not their purpose. They hate it. All right. So you need to look at what you love to do. And I know a lot of you guys don't like to say, well, I like to play video games or this, that, and the other.
At this point, you're probably not avoiding therapy because of stigma. You're probably avoiding therapy because you've become...
Well, you need to start your fucking video game channel and start giving reviews on video games and get paid to fucking review video games. All right? Do something like that. That's what you need to do. I don't care how silly it sounds. All right? I don't care how stupid it sounds. You need to find out who is in that field making money and how they went about doing it. All right? All I'm doing is just following the blueprint of what I see other dating coaches did. They started a YouTube channel, then they started doing Skype sessions, then they wrote a fucking book. I'm just following the blueprint of what I see other successful dating coaches done. So the blueprint should already be laid out for you. All right? Just follow what successful people have done before you and model their business model. All right? And monetize it. But the main thing, guys, out of all that shit is make sure you love doing it. You should love to get up in the morning. All right?
There you go. You should, and that's one of the things I talk about, guys. I want you to like who you see in the mirror. If you don't like who you see in the mirror, all the stuff I talk about is not to be walking around peacocking and putting on the front for anybody else. It's for you. You gotta like who you see in the mirror because you doing all this shit for you. Ain't nobody gonna be patting you on the back and saying good job. You're gonna be grinding with your head down. You gotta love this stuff. Now here's one thing I often hear. Yeah, man, that sounds cool for you, AMS. You 6'4", 200 pounds, living in New York, attractive dude, you got all this money and such and so forth. Yeah, Kevin, you got this wardrobe and all those. You lucky like that. You lucky like that. How much of this is luck and how much of this is preparation?
So we going with life ain't fair. That's the card we playing, guys. Life's not fair. Okay, so somebody born who can't walk. How y'all feel about that? How about somewhere in America right now, it's an 8-year-old girl that's gonna probably die of cancer sometime this week. So that's the card we're gonna play. We're gonna play life's not fair. Life didn't deal me a good hand. Okay, all right, I'm 6'4", 6'5", but guess what, guys? I have no athletic ability as in jumping or running. When I used to play on the basketball team, one of the reasons why I'm not pro is guys used to jump over my goddamn head. They were blessed with more athletic ability than me. I just accepted it. All right, so don't play this life not fair bull crap. All right, take the hand you were dealt and make the best out of it. All right, just because I'm 6'4", don't make me a better human being than you. Use what you got and make the best out of it. We ain't gonna sit around and play this life's not fair crap, because it's something you got that I ain't got. It's something you can do better than me. More than one thing, probably. So you need to focus on trying to make the best out of that situation. All right, not sit around pouting. That I'm saying, listen. When I was in school, it was this dude named, I won't say his last name. I still remember he was that legendary. It's been fucking 25 years, but I can still remember the motherfucker name was Drake. In the 7th grade. And I'm tall then. I'm like 6'1", 6'2" then. And girls would let him touch them, but they would not let me touch him. And he like 5'5". But he had the image. I wasn't mature yet. I hadn't matured yet. He was a mature 13, 14 years old. See, I wasn't mature yet. So girls would let him touch him. I'm sitting there, he looking at me smiling, girls let him rub on the butt. So then I try, they slap my hand away. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't about height. It ain't about height. He had the image. All right? He had the charisma. So don't give me this height crap.
You mentioned something about maturity, and I want to get back to that, but one thing that I often find is useful for guys is hearing success stories about average everyday guys that they can probably relate to who started from here and now they're here. Do you have anybody that you work with in the recent past that is a success story that stands out that may give these guys some inspiration to get up off their ass and do what they need to do?
No, because people are fucking talkers. I can tell you right now, I can tell you a bunch of people I know that talk.
There you go.
I can give you those stories all day. But as far as people that don't put action to words, no. All people do is this right here.
That's it.
Run their fucking mouth. I'm gonna tell y'all guys something. I'm writing a book right now, right? I trained a guy that works for Amazon. And when I was sitting down and talking to him going through the process of getting the book published, he told me, just tell me when you got it done. Y'all guys know why he told me tell me when he got it done? Because he know people just run their fucking mouth. I don't want to sit up here and talk to you for about an hour about something that probably is not even gonna happen, because all people do is run their fucking mouth. And so he didn't even want to talk no more. He said, talk to me when you get it done. Now, he didn't say that, but I knew what he meant. What he meant is, people do is talk. There's a good chance you probably don't even write that fucking book, and I don't want to waste my time talking you through the procedure. So guys, the point of me saying all that is, all people do is talk. And a lot of you guys are going to look at this live stream and going to get all full of machismo and feel all confident. As soon as we turn this damn camera off, we're going to go right back to your ordinary life, and all that spunk you had going to die down. Guys, put foot to action. Put foot to action. I plotted for like a month before I finally turned that camera on and put the first video on YouTube. I kept on putting it off. I do it tomorrow. And one day I just said, I came back from the store and I said, fuck it, let's do it. Time to stop talking. All right? So guys, and he was saying, do you know one person? I can't tell you one person in my life right offhand I could tell you that was in a bad situation and put words to action. And all people do is fucking talk, Kevin.
Well, you know one thing? That's why I hammer image so much, because image is one of those things that at a glance, you can automatically tell when somebody's going from talk to action. When somebody's got up off their ass and start going to the gym, you can tell. You can tell because you start seeing changes in their body. You start seeing changes in how they act. when somebody starts really putting themselves in there, grinding their purpose, they're not as available. You can't just call them up and bullshit with them no more because they miss it. So that's why I hammer image so much, and guys get hung up thinking it's just about some fancy clothes. I'm like, no. You're actually showing yourself and everybody else, you actually in this shit. You grinding. And when you do that, it makes an impact on you and on everybody else. So
let me add on to that.
Go ahead.
Let me add on to that. And what Kevin just said, guys, is I like that. And people get up and get action. But this is the thing. People quit when things get difficult. People quit when they don't lose 20 pounds in the first week. People quit when they ain't make their first million the first week. Guys, it ain't gonna be easy. All right, so don't quit after 2 weeks and you ain't made $1 million or you ain't lost the 50 pounds. Everything takes time. All right, so this is the thing. When I said people don't put words to action, people do put words to action. It lasts 2 weeks when they ain't see that they ain't lost all that weight and they ain't made $1 million in 2 weeks, they quit. So some of them will get up and get to it, and then when they realize, damn, I thought I'd have 1 million subscribers by now. Motherfucker, you've been on here a month.
Right.
You know, oh, I only got 100 subscribers in a month. What the hell you thought you was gonna do? You see what I'm saying? And so this is the point I'm saying, guys. If you just go through YouTube, there's a bunch of people that just abandon their YouTube channel, that they did it for a little while, and just because they ain't have 1 million subscribers in the first 2 months, they quit. Well, the thing I'm telling you guys is, everything takes time. Don't nothing happen overnight. All right? So if you do put words to action, you can't quit when the action is tougher than what you thought it was going to be, because I can guarantee you it will be.
There you go. Somebody asked if I worked out, and I'm going to tell you something. I believe in doing what other people won't do. When I actually cycle 200 to 300 miles a week, and I still teach spin class. Go in the average spin class in the gym and see how many men you see in there, or see how many black men you see in there. Ain't a whole lot of us, but I wanted to go in there because I like to be able to challenge myself to do something that other folks are afraid of. When you get to the gym, you actually are setting yourself apart from even your friends, everybody else around you. Within your business as a trainer.
My boss asked me to create 30 UGC videos for tomorrow.
No need to blow this out of proportion. With Artlist AI.
How do people actually, do people really sit back and talk that much to you too and don't stay on their programs? Or,
well, this is the thing I can tell you right now, guys. Me as a trainer, whenever I go out and people find out I'm a trainer, people go out and they find I'm a trainer, everybody want to ask me about what I need to eat, this, that, and other. I shut it down right there. Right there on the spot, because I know all people do is talk.
Right.
And so I shut it down right there. People want me to get them a whole program. As soon as they find out I'm a trainer, they want me to get them a whole program, a whole diet program. I shut it right down right then and there, because I know they probably not going to stick with it, and I don't want to waste my fucking time, guys. So yeah, even in the fitness industry, it's real big about people just talking to you about a bunch of gibberish.
Well, and that's true. When you start getting on your grind and on your purpose, you don't have time to waste with folks. So, and because you're so much doing your stuff, do you find that people now, when they come around you, think like, damn, this guy's an arrogant asshole? Because you just give them a straightforward answer like that? And
Well, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing, guys. Whenever you start to get confidence and stuff, the people who gonna think you being arrogant, that's a reflection on them. All right. So just because you feeling good about yourself, oh, he's arrogant, because they don't feel good about themselves, so they want to try to kill. See, this is how people do. You know, I don't want to say black. I'm just gonna say people. This is how people do. When they feel shit about themselves and you feeling good about yourselves, you just gonna be labeled as arrogant. All right. So don't worry about that. People talk about Jesus. Don't worry about that. When you start feeling good about yourself, let's say take Kevin right here for a second, right? Like how he dressed. All right, so if he went around a lot of his family right now, and he's just a normal Kevin, right? Some of them gonna be like, oh, he think he all that with his, his little suit on. They might not say it to his face, and he might don't know it, but I'm just telling you how it's gonna be. And he's just the same guy, but how they gonna be thinking is, hey, why he come over here dressing all that suit and stuff like that? That's gonna happen, guys. You can't let little shit like that get to you. That's gonna happen. That I can tell you right now, being black, that's a big issue with hating.
Well, let me ask you this though. When you start getting on your grind, on your purpose, getting your ego stuff on, how important is it for you to be around like-minded people?
Oh my God. Guys, let me tell you something like this.
Speak on that.
Guys, let me tell you something like this here. Listen, guys, I came to New York to get away from that bullshit, or to get away from that negativity. All right, guys, if you trying to get on your grind and you are constantly hanging around haters, they ain't gonna have nothing negative to say. They gonna have nothing negative things to say. And listen, guys, when you on your purpose, let's be honest about this, right? What is your purpose? Your purpose is gonna be like a lofty goal, right? Like a lofty, a dream almost, or something. People who work 9 to 5s and that's all they want to live and do and die, they don't want to hear about you conquering the world and all this, that, and the other, when all they know is they little $12 an hour job and they don't have nothing else better to do. Listen, guys, get around people that are striving for the ceiling like you, striving for the sky like you. If you hang around people that ain't nothing wrong with it if you don't make no money, but say, okay, tomorrow I want to be better. But that ain't gonna be the average person. The average person is content, is scared of their own fucking shadow. And when you start telling them about your lofty goals, they gonna start fucking hating you. And they gonna try to tell you it's unattainable. Alright? Well, listen, did nobody at the gym even know I was doing this dating stuff? They just not starting to find my videos slowly on YouTube. I ain't tell nobody. Because why I ain't tell nobody? Because I don't want nobody to try to put doubt in my head or, man, that ain't gonna happen. This is what people do. They try to kill your dream. Alright? So if you do got some goals, I suggest you keep that shit to yourself, because people who are conditioned to work a 9 to 5 and think that's all life is are gonna try to feed you never net. And let's be honest about this. People are working on their goals, other people quit. Well, people, their friends put negativity in their head and tell them how long it's gonna take and how hard it's gonna be, and then all of a sudden you start thinking like, man, you know what? They right, man. I'm crazy thinking I can do this. I can't do this, man. And then they get back into their 9 to 5 or their comfort zone. All right? Because if you try to monetize your purpose, let's be honest, guys. I'm not gonna shit you guys. It's gonna be some risk in there. All right? I had to cut down on sessions, on evening sessions. I had to give my evening clients away for Skype sessions. Well, what if the Skype? What if my little what they call a little bubble on YouTube just burst and I was a little fad for 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden Skype session stopped. Well, I believed in myself. You see what I'm saying? So I gave away guaranteed sessions to pursue this. It's a gamble. I'm not gonna sit up and tell you it's not like a gamble, but you gotta believe in yourself. And what you gonna have is negative people want you doing the same bullshit that they doing. You gotta ignore that shit. I'm not gonna sit up and tell you it's not a gamble. Now it's a gamble. If you want your purpose to take off, whatever your 9 to 5 is, you either gonna have to limit it, or eventually you're gonna have to kill it all together and just go for it.
You know what? And when I'm hearing, I was going to ask you about the importance of goal setting, but you blew that one out. When you're doing what you're doing, you really are out there alone. It's like building an airplane while you're flying it. How does it feel to tell guys how important it is to be able to be by yourself and be a lone wolf while you're doing this?
Right. Well, guys, listen. I ain't gonna say always, but about 10 years ago, I developed the ability to be alone. All right, because up to that point, I always, if I would see people hating on me or jealous on me, I would just tolerate it because I ain't want to, be alone. But now, guys, I enjoy being alone. I enjoy my peace of mind because I'm always working on my purpose. All right, even when I was doing the bouncing, I would be at the gym and fucking my hoes. But I didn't know I was gonna monetize the shit, at the time. But those experiences is now how I'm able to make money. So I didn't know fucking hoes was gonna be my purpose, but me dating all those women and trying to fuck all those women.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
My hubby is ejaculating so fast, and when he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a...
It's how I'm so good, and I can get over here and make video after video after video, because I done made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, and I can make a video about all that shit. So when guys send me emails, me being alone, guys, let me tell you something. At one point, all I had was my job, gym, and fucking hoes. I ain't fucking no dudes, no family. Alright? Pretty much like that right now. All I did was just work, gym, and fuck hoes. Alright? I was eventually able to make money off the gym, and now I'm able to make money off dealing with all those fucking women going on all those fucking dates. I can sit up here and pretty much tell you everything you can do wrong with a woman. Because I done made every mistake 10 times over. All right? So the point of me saying all that, guys, is if you're going to be on your purpose, you're going to have to learn how to be alone. All right? Because it's going to take up a lot of your time. I know a lot of you guys think like, well, if I get on my purpose, it's going to give me all this free time, this, that, other. Eventually it will, but you're going to have to go on a grind for a little while. All right? You're going to have to go on a grind. Eventually it will. Eventually, somewhere down the line, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, yes, maybe you'll be able to kick back and relax a little bit. But to get it off the ground, to get it to where the business can run itself, that's going to take some time. That's not an overnight process. All right? So it's going to take some, guys, listen. I stay in a doorman building in Manhattan. The doorman, they can sit here and they can tell you during the summer of last year, every day it was a different girl. They held me as a fucking hero here. And then the guy gonna tell me about a month ago, tell me something, hey man, what's going on? I don't see no action no more. And I said, man, listen, I'm on my fucking grind, man. I'm trying to do something now. And he knows he ain't been seeing the fucking women that was here. It was a different girl all the time. And it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because, you know, I'm like,
like damn, I'm off my game.
I'm saying, listen, I ain't lost it, man. I'm just focused on something right now. I said, it'll be back. Just calm the fuck down. The bitches will be back. Because he an old dude and he like seeing all those big old asses. That's what that was.
Yeah. For folks who go ahead. For folks who don't live in Manhattan, doormen are like your personal assistant. I lived out at River Bend West, 43rd between 10th and 11th. The doorman can get you everything you want, and they know everybody's life. So if you fuck it up, they'll know, and if you fuck them.
Right, exactly, bro. Exactly.
See, what I'm hearing a lot is when you get on your lone wolf stuff, and I'm hearing a lot of potential excuses or reasons why folks don't do this is fear of potential loss, fear of risk, fear of all this other kind of stuff. I fear mediocrity. I fear working for somebody else all my life and not getting there. How you from Alabama, right? And would you ever? How did you make the transition from country Alabama to being up in New York? I didn't meet a lot of folks from Alabama in Manhattan.
But here's the thing. I always been ambitious, right? Always been ambitious. I ain't like I just got ambitious when I was in New York. When I was in Alabama, I felt like I was caged a little bit. I could feel it. I didn't, I just like, it got to be something better than this right here for me. All right? So I met a girl that went to high school in Alabama. We reunited years later, and we had a long distance relationship on Facebook. We reunited on Facebook. I hadn't seen her since high school. She sent me a friend request on Facebook. We were friends for a little while, just talking on Facebook, this, that, and other. And then we went on and made a relationship because she was coming down here every month, once a month, to see her mom and stuff. Right. And so we ended up having a long distance relationship. And then after a while, we came to the conclusion that one of us had to move. It was going to be her or me. And she was like, you went away in hell. She was coming back to Alabama. And so I was like, all right, I'll move to New York. Because I'm bold and I take chances. I don't give a fuck. I'll take a chance, right? Right. So that's how I came up here. But I always knew that I needed to be bigger than what I was. I needed to get the hell out of Alabama because, it's limited down there. It's limited down there. So coming up here in New York, just being in New York gives you inspiration. Yes. Because, guys, I don't know if you guys know anything, man. All these immigrants up here, they get their little cart, they on the corner with their food. These people a lot of them refuse to work for people. They go get their little vendor's license, and they open up their little, right there on the street, man. They have food, clothes, hats, whatever, man. Those immigrants, man, they laugh at Americans who born here want to work for people. Yes. They think it's a joke. These people going to open up stores. These people going to open up food courts, bodegas. They laugh. They like, what, these people are crazy. They blessed with all this opportunity. Right. Because we've been brainwashed. All right, we've been brainwashed to put in this safety net to go work your 9 to 5, make your 40 grand a year and sit your ass down. And we think that that's all it is to life.
If you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because if you were in a car accident in the last year, you could be owed a large cash payment and not even know it.
Well, I'm sitting here telling you now, guys, I hope I'm inspiring somebody that's been thinking about this shit. And then listen, let's get to this, guys. If you want to bang bad bitches, you want to make some goddamn money, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You want to make some goddamn money. I'm not saying you got to be fucking Rockefeller, but you need to make some goddamn money. Alright? So if you want to bang bitches and you crying about you 5'5" and this and that and the other, money is the great equalizer, baby. Listen, I ain't finna sit up and tell y'all guys no dream, this, that, and other bullshit. I ain't telling you guys, now y'all guys will already know. I know it's taboo for dating coaches to tell you guys this. It's, I'm supposed to just tell you guys you need confidence. But guys, I'm not gonna sit up there and tell you, if you don't think that Drake status and financial situation is helping him bang the chicks that he's banging, you bugging. We all know why he bangs the quality or level of chicks that he's banging. I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking shit you. And you know what, Kevin, one reason why guys fell in love with me so fast, because they already know this anyway.
Right.
And to hear a guy that finally says something that they already knew was true, to finally have a dating coach admit it, it's just so refreshing. Like, dude, don't tell me what my eyes been seeing, that, all the rich celebrity guys get all the chicks, or when I go in the clubs, all the guys who got the fucking tables, all the chicks will gather around, they say, don't act like I don't see what the fuck I'm seeing.
Right. And what I'm hearing is, I tell guys, you gotta get real with yourself in the mirror. If you want to really get to the next level, you gotta get in that mirror and get real. And there's a freedom that comes along with getting real with yourself. If you broke, fat, out of shape, busted and disgusted, own that shit. That's where you at. And guess what? You can only go up from that. Talk about the importance of getting real with yourself. I mean, brutally real. No soft words. No, well, I'm a little overweight now. You obese and you won't be a diabetic. Talk about the benefits of getting brutally real with yourself and then pushing no level.
All right. Most of you guys are not, I ain't gonna say most of you, let's say some of you guys are not getting laid. Let's take a honest look at the situation. What can you do with yourself to improve your situation? What are you doing? Guys, let me tell you something. Whenever I get on the grind, man, when I set out a goal, I can stop fucking with chicks completely until I attain that fucking goal. Because why can't I? Because I know that if I improve myself, not only am I going to get those chicks, I'm going to get more chicks and higher quality chicks. All right? And it's somebody had a theory that everything a man does subconsciously is done to either attract more women or higher quality women.
The selfish gene theory.
You heard that theory before?
Yeah, the selfish gene theory.
Everything a man does is to attract more women or higher quality women. So guys, I can get on my grind and knowing that, hey, if I make this sacrifice for 6 months, that in the end, that I'm going to be able to bang more chicks. Like, guys, if you go on a diet and you're working on your finances and working on your purpose, give yourself 6 months to get your shit all the way in order. 6 months to lose the amount of weight you want to lose, and 6 months to get your purpose going. I ain't saying you're going to be rich, but I'm saying just to get it going to the format. You ought to have your LLC and everything start to get in the right direction. Give yourself 6 months of that. And watch how your attitude changes. Watch how you feel about yourself. I ain't even talking about putting no clothes on. I'm talking about just a mental makeover. Man, I feel good. And you're going to see when I go out while I'm in that image, because I almost feel like I'm too good for any bitches in there.
There you go.
Like, bitch, do y'all know what I'm working on at home? Do y'all have any idea what the fuck I'm building at home? I'm building a fucking empire.
There you
and
go.
Fucking with you ain't gonna do nothing but stop me from working on it.
You mentioned something that is very important, and I've talked about this on my channel. Getting real with yourself and taking some damn time off. 6 to 12 months, fucking no broads, go fucking hide and do what you gotta do. Gary Vaynerchuk is up there in New York. He talks about, especially if you're in your teens or your 20s, guys, life is long. Taking 12 to 24 months off, just getting on your grind, eating shit, it's gonna set you up for a stellar 20 or 30 years. Even if you're 40, you can take 6 months to 12 months off to recalibrate for another 20 or 30 years or 40 years you're gonna have. Warren Buffett didn't make the majority of his fortune until 55. Life ain't over just cause you fucked up, just cause that broad got a hold of you. Let me tell you something else. That bitch that broke your heart, that you simped for, you can't get even with her. Stop all this MGTOW crying and whining. Get on your red pill grinding and understand something. You're never gonna be able to get even with Tanasha. You're never gonna be able to get even with old girl, but you can have better outcomes for everything else. Talk about taking some time to yourself and then living this no fear lifestyle. Fear is
Right,
false
guys.
evidence appearing real. Go ahead, Amy.
Right. Guys, let me tell y'all something. If you really and truly on your purpose, let me be honest with you. It ain't something that you gotta think about. Like, I don't have to think about, man, you know, do I wanna, my purpose is taking up all my time without me even thinking about it. I get up, I go train my morning clients, I come home, I prepare my meals. The reason I'm preparing my meals right now because I'm dieting down so I can promote my fucking fitness line that I'm getting ready to launch this summer. So I want to lose like another 25 pounds of grip. So I'm cooking all my meals and weighing all my meals because I'm trying to get lean as fuck by August 1st. And so that's when I want to do a big lunch on my fitness line. And so I'm doing that. So that takes time to cook and clean all that bullshit up. Then I do my fucking videos for my Patreon and my fitness channel. And then I write my book for a couple of hours. And then I do Skype sessions. They gone, guys.
That's it.
This ain't something that I'm like, oh, should I go in and do this? My day is gone. I don't have time to fucking play around and this and that. Listen, my day is gone. You should be constructing your day just like that. And notice one thing I said up in there, all that shit I just said. I love all that shit. I love getting up, come training my clients. I love coming home, cooking my foods, getting my body right. I love doing my videos on YouTube. Don't you see how I act when I'm doing them? I love making them fucking videos. I love writing my book, my strategies. I love doing my Skype sessions because I love my clients that I Skype with. Guys, the best thing I can get is an email saying, hey man, I banged that chick, man. Thank you for that advice. I get that shit all the time, guys. I love what the fuck I'm doing. And then when I get through with all that, I'll have a game recorded. I'll watch that till it's time to go to bed, and I get up and I do it all over again. That's my day, Monday through Friday. Saturday, half the day is gone, training. The other half, I enjoy myself. Sunday, I make my schedule out for the week, and I fucking write in my book and eat and chill, or I have a chick come over. That's my week right there. And that's all I'm gonna do up to the fucking summer. Up till I get my body lean so I can do my photo shoot to lunch, push my fucking fitness line.
There you go. And what I'm hearing, guys, is when you are on your grind, on your purpose, you ain't heard nothing about getting an Instagram, being in the DMs. You ain't heard nothing about these hoes out here. All this stuff is high-value male activity, and that's just focusing on his stuff. Women are a byproduct of success. Women are a byproduct of all this. If you get on your grind and do what you have to do, they come along. And if they don't want to be on your program, guess what? You got more stuff to do. They'll either get down or get out.
And watch this right here. Watch this right here, guys. Now, you see what all I just said, right? You seen all that shit I just said, right? Well, that makes me attracted to women because I'm not available. All right? I'm not available to a chick. And this is what I'm saying. When I was telling you guys, act high value, even if you're not, but like I was saying, I want you guys to start being high value. I am high value. I don't have time to fuck around with chicks this and the other. I don't have fucking time. I can't stop. If a chick right now would call me, I can't say, hold on, Kevin, let me answer this phone.
Right.
Because this girl, me and him gonna be on here a couple of hours. You see what I'm saying? And so the point of me saying that is, that's making me unavailable. I'm not sitting in my fucking room rubbing my balls, wondering what I'm gonna do tonight and what chick who I'm gonna hit up on Instagram. I'm fucking busy. Alright? But that's gonna make you more attractive because you're less available. Right. That's why I said tell you guys to be on your purpose. This is part of my purpose. This is helping me get more subscribers. Gonna help him get more subscribers. This is part of my purpose. This is work.
Well, you know what? And you said something and you went over it. He said he's dieting down to get ready to launch another business. Guys, if you just are joining the stream, you've heard me talk about the 4 pillars. Get your body right. Guys, you need to be an athlete for your life. You don't have to be Schwarzenegger, but you need to have a strength base and the stamina to get in there and grind for 12 to 16 hours to do what you got to do. Talk about how important it is for a guy to really get in there and get his body together for the business of life. Fuck these hoes, for the business of life.
Well, the one thing I want to teach you guys about, man, is that one thing that I'm doing now, and I'm glad he brought this topic up. one thing I'm doing now that I wasn't doing was I was lifting for aesthetics, but I wasn't healthy. And if you guys have been, anybody who follow my fitness channel, this year I said I wanted to get healthy. I got more injuries going on with my body from bench pressing 400 pounds and
Yes, sir.
pounds, all that shit. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm living for more health. I'm doing more calisthenics. I'm doing more mobility type stuff. I'm foam rolling. I'm stretching because I want to be healthy. I'm actually doing cardio. Only cardio I ever did was when I lift weights because I work out at it, fast. I ain't sitting around on Facebook. So I get my cardio while I'm working out, but I still now, even doing that, I go and get on the treadmill for 20, 30 minutes after my workout, which before all I would get my cardio from was the weights, all right? So as you guys hit the gym, I also want you guys to put an emphasis on health. That's something I never put an emphasis on. So technically, guys, I'm not fit because fit is endurance, flexibility, and mobility, and endurance and strength. All I had was strength. You see what I'm saying? All right, so what I want you guys this year to do is be fit. I want you guys to be working on your endurance. You should be able to run a 5K without stopping. All right? You should be able to jog a 5K without stopping. You should be able to be more mobile. If you got a lot of the injuries, a lot of the inflammation. I just got a guy hit me up the other day saying something about tendons and inflammation. That comes from guys having tight muscles and movement patterns and shit like that. And things get tight and the muscles start to pull on the tendon, all right? And you start to get inflammation, you start to get tendonitis. So what I want you guys to do this year, man, is I want you guys to just be healthy, not just working out for aesthetics. That's what I've dedicated my channel to. I want you guys to be fit and healthy, not just, oh, I got big arms, I got big chest. Yeah, but can you touch it? Can you wipe your ass? I want you guys healthy.
Yeah, dude, I was working out 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, maxing 415. I done tore my shoulders up. Now, I'm a martial artist. I have 3 black belts. Since I started doing martial arts, Kung Fu, I am flexible, I am lean. But what really did it was when I got on that bike, I got a motor. I can fight 9 rounds without getting winded. I can get on that bike and go 20 or 30 miles and then go do what I need to. Men, we got to get to that point. Get that cardio in. Because I talk about all this stuff on my channel. Because it all starts with your body. Because you can't, if you want to be a rich, you want to be wealthy, pass on general wealth, you got to have a body for life. You got to live and not have diabetes, cancer, heart disease. You got to get out there. Too many men in general, brothers in particular, we are overweight. We got to get ourselves in shape for the game of life.
Right.
I'm liking what I'm hearing. That's why when you said that thing about your upcoming fitness stuff, I'm like, yeah, we need to talk about that because a lot of stuff you see on YouTube is, muscles and all that kind of stuff. We need to get our lungs together.
Well, see, the thing is, I train in New York City. Big arms and a big chest, you're going to starve. Right? The guys that I train, stockbrokers and shit like that, millionaire stockbrokers, they don't care about having 18-inch arms and shit like that. What they care about is, hey man, I sit like this all day, so I want you to straighten me out. All right, that's what I deal with all day. I'm not in there giving guys 20-inch arms. What I fix is corrective patterns, all right, and stuff like that. People say my back hurt. Well, your back hurt because your glutes not firing. So this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with all day. And so what I want guys to start doing is to do like these guys. I train these guys are Jews, and you see what they value. They value health. I don't care about having big arms. I don't care about this, that, and the other. I care about being healthy so I can enjoy to live the rest of my money. Well, I don't start taking after them because I'm like, these motherfuckers are smart. He don't care about having big arms and this, that, and the other. He just want to be healthy. And so that's what I'm taking on.
I hear a lot of guys come to my channel talking about, oh man, you talking about this fast stuff, but you skinny and the wind could blow you over. I'm like, dude, I am not at my ideal weight. At 6'4", I'm 195 pounds, but I can actually do what I need to do. I am in better shape and I can get more accomplished because my back don't hurt, my knees don't hurt. Guys, you know we need to get on that. And besides, you look better in your clothes and outside of your clothes. So, go ahead.
Let me talk on that for a second. So, guys, read that what he just said. Read that what he just said, guys. When you can wear fit-ass lows that's attractive. That makes you look like a man. When you wear baggy ass clothes, first of all, if you wearing baggy ass clothes, we know why you wearing baggy ass clothes.
Yes, sir.
Because you're ashamed of your body. You're ashamed of the way your body shaped. You can try to hide it, but if you're proud of your body, you'll want to wear something that shows it off. All right. So guys, that is very key. When you are in shape, your clothes hang different and they look different, and that's how you see, guys. When you lean and your clothes fit, that's when you can get that expensive but the clothes is cheap look.
Oh yes.
Right? See what I'm saying? So when you lean, you can put on something you can put on a $3
like this $100 suit.
Right. And it fitted, it looks expensive. All right. So the point of me saying all that, guys, is that should be a great motivation for you to get lean. All right.
Guys, and so you hear us talking about this. See, this is all game. This is all, you know, we talk about women because women are a good way to keep score. But what it's really coming down to is we're talking about being on this stuff for you. So no matter if you're in New York City, Alabama, London, Nebraska, LA, you are still living your best life. Now, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're busy on your grind. About how much more time you got? We've already been on about an hour.
Let me see. Let's go about 23 more minutes.
Okay, cool. Guys, what I want you to do is if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in a super chat so I can actually point them out. Somebody asked me about, am I going to do a video on hip hop style personality? I am going to do that, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start doing more stuff for younger guys because I want to catch you guys when you're in that time to where it's really formative. AMS, imagine what would have happened if you'd have found you or me when you were in your late teens, early 20s.
Oh man, I'd be rich by now.
Right?
Well, let's go back to this right here. Let's go back to the early teens, right? So let's talk competition. Now, I wasn't probably good enough to make it to the NBA, but I definitely, if I was focused enough, I was definitely good enough to get a free education to a Division II or III school. Maybe I would have been playing at Duke, but I was good enough to get a Division I focus, chasing tail. I tell you guys about this. I didn't want to practice, and I didn't want to do homework. I wanted to chase tail. All right, thought I was cute. All the girls liked me, and instead of me focusing on my goals, I wanted to chase tail. I easily could have got at least a Division II or III scholarship, probably Division I, maybe not Duke or something like that or Kentucky, but they're probably a Division I or something. So the point of me saying that, guys, is you see how I let women. I don't want to blame women. I'm gonna blame myself. But you see how I let my horniness and all that bullshit lead me away from my goal. All right, guys. So, and if I want to go to my late 20s, I guarantee you somewhere there's gonna be the same thing: chasing tail. Chasing tail is the number one reason why most men cannot see their goals attained.
Or blow them up.
Say that again.
Or fuck them up.
Or fuck them up. All right, guys. It'll deter you. Instead of you doing what you need to do, you try to get out, go to the mall. I'm talking about in my 20s now. Go to the mall, trying to chase tail, go to the club, chase tail. I ain't thinking about no business plan, this, that, and other. I'm chasing tail. So, guys, if you young, you 21, 22, man, if you in school, focus on your studies. If you're a young guy, stay focused, man. Do not let that. I'm older now. I know what chasing ass will get you. It'll get you. You'll be 24, 25 years old, and you'll be fucking making chump change, wondering what the fuck happened to your life. All right, or you'll end up 30 years old making chump change, wondering what happened to your life.
Guys, if you're young, one thing I'm gonna tell you is you need to get up under guys like AMS. You need to be the dumbest guy in your group. Don't be the smartest guy. Number one. Number two, get out of your comfort zone. Leave your town and go somewhere. Carry your ass over to a country club instead of just going to the hip hop club. See how they do it on the other side. Stop playing spades and learn how to play chess. Stop playing video games. Get out there and learn how to play golf. Life is a contact sport. Build your network. Guys like us, we are willing to help men who are wanting to do this shit we've done because you've already, especially if you're already doing it. If somebody come up to you and tell you, hey man, I've done this, what do you think? I can give you some advice like that. That's the kind of things you need to be focusing on all through life, guys. Women are a side benefit, but they should never be your focus. So, what about the value of moving?
Let me add on to that, Kevin, before you go on. Also, guys, I know you're gonna find this shocking. Money should be too. All right, when you pursuing your purpose, money should not be the biggest thing that you're seeking. Financial freedom and love of what you do. So when you listen, guys, when you own your purpose, usually what your purpose is going to be is usually going to be something that can offer you some kind of financial freedom. And what's financial freedom? That means that I can make money anywhere where I'm at. I don't got to be bound to where I'm at. So that should be the main goal of your purpose, to get yourself some financial freedom. That means that right now, guys, I could go to fucking California and I could have had this interview with Kevin. And then I could go to Patreon, I could go to California and still post on my Patreon in California and still make money. My purpose is offering me some financial flexibility. Availability, financial freedom, to where I don't gotta be constrained to some place to make money. I could be in fucking Venezuela and do this. All right. Kevin can offer Skype sessions, image consulting sessions in fucking Brazil. So let financial freedom and you having your time, and you to stop selling your time for money. That's type of thing. You say you make $50,000 a year. All right. But you got to be at the job at 8 o'clock, and you got to be there from 8 to 4. And let's say hypothetically your purpose pay you $50,000 a year, but you could be wherever you want to be. You got financial freedom. You could be here. You could be there. You can be on the go. You can have more freedom in your life. Which one you think sounds better? Now you made the same amount of money, but over here you love doing what you do, and you could be anywhere you want to be and make the same amount of money that you got to be somewhere and have a boss and hate your job. You make the same amount of money now. The money is the same, all right? The money you made $50,000 here, you made $50,000 here. But over here, I love what I do, and I'm the boss, and I ain't got to be at a location to make my money. Which one sounds better? So don't let money be your determining factor on that.
Yeah, right before we had our consult, right before we did this, I had a consult with a guy in Ukraine. You know, but I did the work. So guys, what you're seeing is, understand what's going on right now in the world, guys. We're going through the largest change in human communication and evolution since the printing press. This whole new world, this online market is evolving before your eyes. One thing I would say, you guys understand YouTube and social media. It's not entertainment. This is the new economy.
Right.
And then you can always get in here, get in sales, employ yourself, find a way to make multiple streams of revenue. That's what I loved about this man's channel. He came in, hit the ground running, but he never did the same thing twice. Everything you're doing is going towards something else. Right. You know, you're building an economy and a network, and you're leaving breadcrumbs behind for other guys to follow. What kind of guys would you like to see following your footsteps, so they can take what you've done, the blueprint, and make it even better than we could imagine?
Well, this is the thing, guys. If a blueprint been set, follow that exact same blueprint. The blueprint for a dating coach is been set, and I really don't see it changing. Right now, the formula is you start a YouTube channel, build up a following, start writing your book, or create your program, or both. That is the way it's done. I don't see it changing, and actually, it's actually quite easy. The only hard part is building up a social media following. Now, before social media, this right here, me doing this right here, I would have probably not. This probably wouldn't been somebody, because it would have been like pulling teeth to get this shit going. Without social media, trying to convince people you're a dating coach, this, that, and the other. And this is why I give all the old school dating coaches all the props in the world to make a living off this shit before, social media and shit like this. Because I knew it was 10 times harder to make a living off of it than to just cut on a YouTube channel and start a YouTube channel and start making videos. But guys, the blueprint has been set. And like I always tell you guys, man, pretty much every business model has been made. You can make your delivery and the way you do it different, but the model has been set. All right? The model has been set, and you can just follow that model. The model ain't changing no time soon. Social media, this is going to be here to stay. And I love social media because, guys, this shit would have took so much money to get off the ground years ago. It would have been ridiculous.
My God. And one of the last things I want to kind of wrap it up before we have the super chats and do the shout out stuff is, you're from Alabama. I live in Oklahoma. I live in New York City. Guys, so much is important about getting out of your comfort zone, getting uncomfortable. You can't grow, you can't get that muscular lean physique without getting uncomfortable, getting in and doing the work. You're gonna get sore, you gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta get away from your nice surroundings, your friends, your family. You gotta get out there. Speak to that about getting uncomfortable to get to your goal.
Man, that was a good one right there. So here's the thing, guys. Why a lot of people don't leave their job or things like that is they just comfortable. And when you start pursuing your purpose, it's uncertain. Let's just be honest about it. It is very uncertainty. It's very uncertain. Now, me, I just been lucky. I've never been afraid to fail. I just never been. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Anything I've applied, put my mind to, I've never failed at it. I've never failed at anything that I put my mind to. Nothing. So I guess that's where it comes from. I guess that me knowing that I know that if I put the work in, it'll come out. Guys, if you gonna get anything in life, you're gonna get what you put into it. If you put the work into it, fruits will come from it. If you half-ass it, won't nothing come from it. You gotta put the fucking work in. But as far as getting comfortable, guys, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable if you want to see some growth. In the gym, if you stick to the same routine, change will start coming. You gotta switch things up, go do something your body's not used to if you want to keep the results coming. The same thing is going to be with your finances. If you want to keep making more money, you're going to have to take a chance and get out that comfort zone and try something you love that's uncertain. Everybody can get up and go work a 9 to 5 and make a paycheck. But to build a business, go ahead.
I was going to say, you live in New York City, and I'm going to tell you, my life changed when I moved to New York City. I had never even visited. I went up there on a Friday because they told me on Friday morning, hey, we want you to go up to New York City to interview. I interviewed though, they wanted to dine me on the weekend. I interviewed Monday. I was living out of a hotel on Wednesday. I never even visited. But going to New York, the pressure, the competition made the best come out of me. I didn't even know I had that. I made more money, got higher.
Yo, I'm telling you, we moving and grooving. This is all good material. I love it. 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 Alright, we coming back on. And I don't want to stop the other one, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep that bit going. I ain't gonna lie. Let's do one more.
See, hold up. I know right there that a lot of you guys are like, well, I don't know where I rank. I feel like I'm pretty good. Or I feel like, you intuitively, a lot of dudes kind of think they know. But that's the problem. Okay, Devlin, okay. Healthy, okay. So for the guys who say they're lower at the bottom, this is gonna hurt. This stream is gonna hurt. But think of it as hurting like, getting your a broken bone set. Ooh, love that Nascimento Pardon has been killing the game today. Here's the thing. Most men stopped finding out where they ranked in high school. In education has been the last time a lot of dudes, we all had to go through a process. See, some people played sports, some people didn't play sports, but everybody went to school. And in school, we had rankings. You ranked at a certain place in your class, and you also had your grades. So we determined who was better than anybody else based upon grades. In sports, you do it by the score. But men, we always seek ranking. But if the last time you actually kept your rank was in high school, I'm gonna tell you this: you are behind. I can tell you that for almost a 100% fact. If you stop keeping score where you ranked when you graduated high school, your eye is off the ball. See, just like you'll rarely find, I'm not gonna say never, but just like you'll rarely find a beautiful woman sitting on YouTube in the chat on somebody's comment section with just an avatar or a nameless badge or an initial. Beautiful women like to be seen. And men, we like to compete. See, a lot of times, guys, what we do is you stop looking at your ranking because you know you're at the bottom. Not even hedge in the bottom. You know, you're in the lower 25 or 10 to 25%. And we got to do something about it. So, before we get into it, let me say, if you watch my broadcast, in a state of nature, when you move all this stuff away, the modern conveniences, you know, the internet and all sort of kind of stuff, when we're just in a state of nature, like some Walking Dead type shit, how do we keep score among men? Fighting and fucking. That's how we keep score. We war and we have women. So, especially if you're not competing for women, you're out of that side of the game. So you got to look at your life from a resource. So here's what it is. It doesn't matter if you're IPMOR, MGTOW, Red Pill, whatever. This is going to be relevant because, dude, the competitive men, you can see them. They're here on YouTube. Competitive men tend to be out there in front. A lot of you non-competitive dudes tend to call yourself introverts. Introverts is a lot of guys say to soften the blow is saying I'm just not competing. So let's go on some basic stuff. Let's go on some stuff. Yeah, Kyle was like, right, it was easy to gauge your rank when you were younger in high school. What determines your rank? Glad you asked. What determines your rank? You can look at your image, which amounts to your style, your appearance, behavior, communication, digital footprint. But you can really look at the way you look, your looks, which is your appearance. That is one part of your rank. You know whether or not you're a good-looking dude or not, classically handsome or not. You know if you're fat. You know if you're short. You know if you're bald-headed. You know if you're ugly. Come on, man. It's easy to pick out the competitive dudes because the competitive dudes, they're not all good looking. They're not all tall and muscular and ripped. It's an attitude. So you can't sit back and say, well, I'm not competitive because I'm short and ugly. No, there are plenty of short, ugly dudes out there competing and winning. Look at CeeLo. Hey, man, I'm going to pull it out. Like I said, it's going to hurt because I got to jar a lot of you guys into reality. And the reason you're not in reality is because a lot of you guys are just lackadaisical, apathetic, and lack hope because there's nothing to compete for. So we got to look at your looks. And yes, you can do something about your looks or appearance. If you go to Donovan Sharp's Facebook page, you'll see the 312-pound Donovan Sharp and then the 220 pounds of Twisted Steel Donovan Sharp day. He did it, you can too. All right, then you have to start looking at your material possessions. Like your home, your apartment, your condo, your car, that kind of stuff. This is where, if you're driving foreign versus domestic, if you're living, now, you know, New York City, homes don't really, you know what it means. When I lived in New York City, I lived in a high-rise building with a doorman, a gym, a laundry, and parking. I was a baller and didn't know it, but that was my standard. I expected to live that way. I didn't live out in Hoboken and commuted. I paid the cost. And I found a way to make that money. Because just like me and Brother Nagone talk about winning in power is an attitude. So you look at your looks and then your surroundings. Having your shit together makes a big difference. Yeah, you got to do that. But see, if you're introverted, that means you're going to have to work hard. And I'm not going to make it easy. I'm going to make it hard on you guys tonight, so let's get into it. Let's start with one thing that every man has to use to keep score. Money. See, the reason is there are no real standards out there for guys, so it's easy to fly under the radar and not be judged. But I'm gonna tell you, you know whether or not you are earning and making the kind of money you should be making for your age. Let me tell you right here, I know, I've met, I've counseled too many guys who are in their 30s and 40s, and they're behind this scheme. So what you need to do is, we're starting from age 18 years old. You're out of high school. You can go to the military. At this age, you need to be making for the CIA scale. This is the bare minimum to be at the normal rank. At the normal rank, average, everyday dude. This is my scale. This is my scale for just average, everyday dude. To be right there in the sweet part of the bell curve. For every year, you need to be making 1.5. You need to be making $1,500 per year. So let's say you're 18 years old, or let's say you're 21 years old. 21 years old. How much money do you need to be making at 21 years old to be right there in the sweet spot? Multiply 21 times 1.5. Hold on. Let's say 25 years old. 25. Damn it. 25 years old, $37,500.
When I do wear a suit, older white women approach/compliment me.
What do I do if I wear a suit? Older white women approach and compliment you? Take the compliment and enjoy it. I mean, you say older white women, but that just means they're putting you in a position of respect. A suit is to command respect and also make you look more mature than your counterparts. That's why suits look out of place on teenage boys, but look in place on men in their 30s. That's why dudes in their 30s walking around wearing sweats and Jordans look out of place. But I'll get back to that either. So my scale is this: $1,500 per year. So if you graduated from high school and didn't go to college, you need to get out and your goal needs to be right here. So at 18, what is 1.5 times, what is $1,500 per year? At 18, $27,000 a year. What is $27,000 a year? That's roughly $13.50 an hour. You know what that is? That is a job at 7-Eleven. You can get a job at 7-Eleven, OnQ, Quick Trip, the Quickie Mart, anywhere for $13.50 an hour. So with a high school diploma and zero skills, you can make $27,000 a year. You can go stock shelves at Walmart, clean toilets, $13.50 an hour. And that is where you start from at 18. And every year you need to make $1,500 more for a year. So if 19 years old and you ain't making $1,500 more and you only working one job, get your ass back out there, because you need to be working 60 hours per week minimum. So even if you get, and I'm giving you a 40-hour work week. So if you don't have a $13.50 an hour job, you got a minimum wage job, guess what? That means you're going to have to go work at Subway and McDonald's. But you got to get that bread up. You got to get that bread up. You say you're 26 and with 90,000. Cool. Put a period there. You're ahead of the game. But are you behind in other places? See, first we got to look at income. And I'm going to tell you, the benchmarks, the years where you need to really evaluate are 18, 21, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 50. Let's say right now I'm about to hurt somebody. I'm about to hurt you. If you are 40 years old, and if you are 30 years old, if you are 30 years old, and you are not earning $45,000 a year, I'm not talking about New York City. I'm talking about in the heartland of America, Oklahoma, Texas, Iowa, Idaho, where the cost of living is average. $45,000 a year at 30. You are behind the game. Breathe.
Breathe, 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 breathe. What I just did is I gave you a reality check. Because when you get out there and you go to the local bar, pub, Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever, and you in there with the sexy senoritas and all these fights, you out there with other men, this is how you're going to be judged. You're going to be ranked. The reason you can't pull a higher value woman is because you got your pockets is on empty. The reason your confidence sucks is because you ain't making enough money. You feel fucked up because you ain't making what you should make. And I'm gonna say it. Plenty of good dudes are sitting on life at below average, content, because it's like you walking around and no one knows, but it's like you walking around. You ever see somebody walk around and knock off stuff? People who walk around and knock off stuff are terrified of somebody finding out they're walking around and knockoffs. But the dude that's living life below walks around terrified that somebody gonna find him out. Ooh shit, I got messed up credit. That can be fixed. But when you are sitting around at 30 years old and you making $25,000, your goal needs to be straightened up. So look. So do the math and ask yourself a question right here. Pull out your calculator, ask yourself, at my age, am I making the amount of money I should be making? This is minimum. This is minimum. So let's just say at 40 years old. At 40, that means you need to be making 60. At 50, you need to be making 75. That's the minimum. That means to have a CIA caliber life. That means you'll be able to actually do shit, go places, do things. You're not just working and robbing Peter to pay Paul. You decide you want to date, you can actually date. Shout out to AMS. Like he said, going on a cheap date when you initially meet some chick, but man, you don't want to go out to Burger King when you with somebody who's in your rotation. Do quality of life. You want to go out and have a nice steak dinner. You want to eat some lobster from time to time. You want to go on vacation. And I'm going to tell you, I have met too many men in the last 6 months who 35, 37 years old, never wore a suit. Never owned a suit. Let me say this again. Never wore a suit. Last suit they wore was at prom. How do you get to a life of being 37 or almost 40 years old and you've never worn a suit? Remember what I say, if you don't live a life that's broad enough that requires you to wear a suit from time to time, you need a broader life. But you can do that if you're living life below. And see, the thing is, there's so many guys out there that live in life below, and they'll get in these comment sections and they'll start talking about women and the society and everything else. And you thinking, oh yeah, they around, they here with us, and they're way down here. See, this is gonna hurt. See, if you're way down here on your earnings, you ain't got time to talk about no politics, no bitches, no nothing. Your ass need to go to work. Zero excuses. 30-plus-year-old dudes that never wore a suit. It's a problem.
Don't be mad when these women start choosing, because they are choosing based on rank.
Yeah, they are choosing based on rank. So, let's understand something. If you are behind on income, and you're not working 60 hours plus, no one wants to hear your problems. There are no excuses. And that's what I mean. If you're living behind, even if you cannot quantify it, there is something that comes along. But I use the money thing because you can immediately see. This is where I am. Let's say you're 30 years old and you're not making 45. Let's say you're 30 years old and you're making $30,000. That means you need to get up in the morning and start living life with a sense of urgency. You need to start running your life like you are losing, because you are. Running, you cannot walk. You cannot even speak well. You need to start running. And understand something. The first thing is you need to be working 60 plus hours a week. Let me say that again. If you're behind, you cannot just work 60 hours a week. You need to be working closer to 80. Yeah. That's right. That's right, dude. You need to lose some goddamn sleep and get out there and bust 2 full-time jobs to get your money up. Because until you get your money up, you cannot lead an adult male life. Not a happy one. You can live a ratchet one. You can date some lower caliber females, 2s, 3s, and 4s. You're going to have a life of ratchets and fast food. And honestly, good dudes, but it's hard for you to, it is going to be impossible for you to do what you need to do to catch up. Because we talk about self-improvement. Here's where the rubber meets the road. You cannot hire a personal trainer, nutritionist, life coach, image consultant, any of these things because you don't make enough money. If you can barely pay your bills, you need another source of income. Now, hammer this, but this is what you got to do. You got to start working. I already said if you're 40 and under, single, no kids, and you're not working 60 hours plus a week, you're lazy. But if you're behind financially, you need to be working closer to 80. Yeah, that's 16-hour days. That means you all you do is sleep and work, sleep and work, sleep and work. And let me tell you what this means. You need to go into overdrive. Zero excuses. No women. No dating. Jack off. No pussy chasing. No none of that. Put yourself in jail for at least a year to get your mind right. What the fuck you out here at the bar having a beer looking at a football game? Dude, you broke. You're not gonna be able to, you're only in these rooms and stuff and you're living a lie. That's why a lot of guys are depressed. So what you do is you kick life in overdrive and take the money, the additional money you make, and you need to double down on self-improvement. That means if you've been able to get by on your one job, the next job, you need to go get a psych eval, find out what's holding you back, get a life coach. If you're out of shape, overweight, or something, get a personal trainer, take your second job and use it to start improving your life. Because when you start looking and liking who you see, you'll do better.